Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica. Or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations, and welcome to the start of another Sports Day. It's the day before the day. How are you, sir?
Yeah, not too bad. So quickly, let me just say officially now it has been announced that Jamai Topi and Ronaldo Webster have been added to the Reggae Boys squad for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers against Bermuda and Trinidad and Tobago. Ronaldo Webster made his debut for Jamaica in 2022 in a 1-1 draw versus Qatar. I think that's the only game he has played. And obviously, Jamai Topi would have had 9 caps for Jamaica. His last appearance, though, was in November 2023 against Guatemala.
The sentiment that the youth from Cavalier, the centre half, should have been the one that's called upon is growing. I've heard it in some other quarters. How is he playing this season?
Well, there's not a lot of games, only 2 rounds gone.
Well, it would be nice if you see how he played in 2 rounds.
Yeah, well, since he had such a stellar season, he was called up in a squad. Yeah, so I think should have followed through. I'm not sure. Yeah. But they seem to. I don't know if they were thinking height. I don't know if they were thinking height.
I said the same thing. We're saying slow and thing, but he's a fairly decent header of the ball out of the box. I don't know. But let's see. Let's see. What else is there? You know, me not no sense though. Today I was thinking how easy it would be to get a day off from management. Because you know, by law you're entitled to 3 hours. I'm easy. Me could have tell management say my vote that West. So you can't give me 3 hours. That 3 hours just to go to West. But we forget some step on the radio seminar and vote. So we can't take the day. I mean, I say, boy, Patches, you give your chance, we have free day. Tomorrow, I just go and supposedly exercise my franchise. But I know if I call management, I want to say my vote is in Westmoreland. I need the 3 hour where the last set is just for reach a White House. And 3 hour come back, so I need a day.
Yeah.
To exercise my constitutional rights. But I'm not going to talk about my business, I'm not really vote. So. But I mean, like it or not, I'll have to be here.
Yeah, you said you have never voted.
I only vote, I never vote.
You never enumerate.
Yes. You know, so that's something that shouldn't. You have to go to the polling station and go enumerate. They should have fined me. But anyway, the injuries bothering people within there are people within the JFF hierarchy. I spoke to this morning and I said, boy, we're not going to come publicly and express concern. But there are concerns.
What?
Concerns about some of the man them when in the squad. Who missing from now, as we know? Ethan Pinnock, Amari Bell, Lati Bodier, Leon Bailey,
Blake,
Andre Blake. That's 5 people would have normally started.
Yeah, man. A 5 main guy that.
5 of your regular starters. And if me search hard enough, I probably could have found at least one more. So when 5 of the dudes that used to start for you now start, and you're going to replace them either with new faces or people who wouldn't have played as often as the man them were replaced.
It's a problem.
But make we see what I got. Oh, we stay.
Yeah,
right.
we got to a call. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Mount Salem.
Yeah, Zidane, before me go to you, Zidane. Yesterday, I think Bello made a poor call to the radio yesterday. Very poor call if you ask me. Bello, first of all, I don't hear people generally speaking clamoring for Arteta to be fired right now. What is the general thing where people make the conclusion that if he don't win a trophy this season, then it should be his last season at Arsenal? Isn't that the general thing, Zidane?
Yes.
Are people really calling generally for Arteta to be fired right now?
I think most are saying now that he needs to win something.
Something. Then if I win, he need something. No most at the end of the season, the people them attack Zidane. I couldn't know. He can't win no trophy. He can't win no trophy in September.
Yes.
You understand? So,
yes.
so if people are calling Arteta and then put trophy as the bar, obviously at the end of the season. And the other thing me hear him say yesterday, me say him bramble. Him say them Arsenal come 8th and 5th and second, fine. But you have to look on it to Zidane that most of those years, the hierarchy of the club backed him to improve the team.
Yes.
So at some point, Bello,
yes.
If a club like Arsenal have to think about trophies.
Yeah, man. You will eventually get to us.
Coming second 10 years in a row.
So they believe now we are at the stage where we are good enough to be winning big trophies. Now, if you're failing to do so.
And as me say, Zidane, the other part of it, them are back him in terms of financially.
Yes.
So them are back him to improve the team. Now, if you are back the manager to improve the team, and come second and third or whatever, isn't it obvious now that a cross you want to cross the line?
I agree.
Eh?
I agree.
Come on, Bello, man. Yes, the other thing now, Zidane. You let me ask you a question. Me and you talk on Friday about Arsenal and Liverpool. Did you pick Arsenal to win because Arsenal are your team when you did the analyze?
No.
So why are you agreeing with the people that you're surprised that I didn't pick Liverpool
you listen
to win?
You listen to what I said yesterday?
Then, well, say what you said. Then if I'm here,
I said I'm surprised because Liverpool is such a good team. They are the defending champions and they are at home. And I'm surprised that you didn't push back at me saying Arsenal would win.
Then suppose me and you share the same reasons.
Oh, so you were confident that Arsenal would have won?
No, hold on. Well, remember you said me said Tio said 2-1, you know.
No man, if
so
me had Liverpool, hold on, my boss.
Go on, you talk.
If I was a Liverpool fan and my side is as big as Liverpool and are the defending champions and have that wonderful record at Anfield, me not picking Arsenal to beat them.
Well, let me tell you my reasons. As me tell you,
so it's kind of strange that a Liverpool fan having everything stacked in his favor
but
picked Arsenal to win.
What the problem I have with you and a lot of Liverpool supporters who are beating me, Zidane. It's not that me get it wrong, because anybody can get it wrong, But you know what I'm pick. One of the reasons.
No, the man say just jump on.
Picking, no. when me I go pick somebody to win, who me support is irrelevant.
The man say just jump on us agree, so he no push back at all. But anyways.
Then suppose that was my position before, brother.
All right, sir.
Suppose that was my position before. And one of the reasons why I had Arsenal to win on Sundays. And as me tell you, I think it would have been close. And it turned out to be close. But the reason why I did give
no, I'm saying it was going to be close is not. No, we're not going to make it away with that.
Yeah.
Saying it was going to be close is not saying anything special, my boss. The last 5-6 games with Liverpool and Arsenal in the Premier League.
No. This is a season we are talking about. Let me tell
No,
you.
hold on, let me boss, man. I'm saying to you. No, don't do me that. Don't just brush up.
But you don't do me that neither. You don't have to say your
No, man, but you brush us. No, I'm going to re-emphasize it because yeah, brush it aside like it's talking about this season. The teams are pretty much similar in terms of quality over the last 2 or 3 years. And I'm saying to you.
Not 2 3 years now.
But I'm saying the teams are pretty much the same in terms of quality. I know we are ranking them. And I'm saying to you, the games have been close. They have all ended in drawn result, especially at Anfield. So I'm saying to you, saying that the game is close, you're not saying anything special. Good,
yeah,
sir.
okay. I'm not saying anything special. But me can't give you a reason why I have Arsenal now.
What?
Yeah, all right. One of the reasons why I have Arsenal as the favourite for that game is how Mr. Liverpool look defensively since the season start, right? And how Arsenal basically Arsenal did not give up a goal before that game, you know. Mm-hmm. Liverpool give up 2 goals a game before that, right? So before you even talk, I had Arsenal and Arsenal offensively was scoring goals. Also, even though them score 5 in a Leeds game, still Leeds are no special teams. Mm-hmm. Arsenal did their own. But that's the reason why I give Arsenal the edge, because I think defensively Liverpool was suspect.
Okay.
But obviously Arteta smashed out the teeth within selection as part of the reason.
Definitely.
Yeah, the last thing before me go, I share the same sentiment to them Higgins about the squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Reggae Boy squad.
Well, somebody's reminding me that Bobby Reid is also injured.
Same thing. So that are 6 out of the original 11. Not there. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And Zidane, this is one of the reasons why when me hear people talk about we are chop and change. The national team will always have to look at players, you know, Zidane. Mm-hmm. Even though you have a settled core, you have a settled core. But you always have to look at 1 and 2 players, just in case situations like these.
What do you mean by people? What do you mean by people? It's one person I always hear say that, man.
Leave it right there.
We're going about people.
Leave it right there. Have a good day.
All right, big up.
Yeah.
All right, we on the break. 615-2841. That's 615-2841 or 676-6968. We'll take our first break. We'll come back for more.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
Tracy, who you go keep on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got your text now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them. Me can't get some? No, go buy your own. Hey!
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. We go back online. Hello.
Zidane.
Yes. Boxwood.
You know what, sir? Me feel like Arteta set up a team to win. Except for Martinelli.
No, man, that's a contradiction, man. Set up a team for except for Martinelli.
He said set up a team for win, brother.
But you can't say except for Martinelli because him think
Martinelli was my head scratcher, but everybody else, I think him set up a team to win a tight game.
So what about Gyökeres?
What about him?
He was starved, my boss. Nothing was happening from a creative standpoint for him.
The 2 games before this, was he getting a lot of service?
Exactly. So he worsened the situation.
You know, my opinion on the need for the number 9 is different, you know, because I don't think you needed a number 9. I think you needed your wingers to score more.
Yeah.
So I believe.
Well, who would give the wingers the balls in good areas? Who would put him foot on the ball and draw players towards him, pull them out of space and play
All
ball?
right, well, you try to tell me so well. Him should have started. Odegaard.
You must have. It no matter who. Because you have 2 solid defensive midfield players. Because really and truly, Rice is a defensive midfield player, no?
Hold on.
Yeah.
When he got Zupamendi, right?
Yes.
Rice now has freedom. Rice is really not a number 6, you know, brother.
No, Rice is not a creative player either. Me not rate
Rice thrives more closer to the goal. Well, he's not a creative player.
Him work hard, him track and tackle. You don't have to worry about him.
But I don't think he's a traditional number 6.
No, but you don't. But that's not what he's asked to do. But I'm saying he does a good work in terms of running back, tracking, tackling, put himself in a good position to help you defensively. So you don't need the next man.
Listen, you see, if you got anything out of Madueke, the game would have done.
So you're depending on us getting the ball to Madueke and us hoping.
Well, if you look at the game plan, he was isolated at least 6 times in the game.
Yeah.
It's just that nothing came of it.
Well, we get some corners, and that will depend on.
Well, you get some corners.
But let me ask you though, Backsood. The games with us and Liverpool over the last 2 seasons have been very tight.
Yes.
They have hardly any drawn result at Anfield. Have any of those games ended in a 0-0 scoreline?
To my recollection, no.
Exactly. So we have found ways to score at Anfield. And from a city team, I'm say, well, listen, we are going to struggle for score. Me know me dead. You can't stay there. Me know me dead. You want to say never hear from me in a group when I see the team sheet? None at all throughout the morning.
Montiel had to re-litigate what his position was before the game.
Yes.
The game not gone for a Sunday, man. That's a waste of your time. I agree with you. I don't want to torpedo my national team, my brother.
No, that's a fan.
If we're in a position where we are dependent on Soapy to give us major minutes over these 2 games, we're in deep trouble.
It's true.
And I'm my side in play for.
Yeah.
My side in play for. I mean, not even like see when Trot out to Mount Pleasant, brother.
Yeah, the last time I saw him playing for Mount Pleasant, he never looked special like that. That was one game.
Sometimes you have players who are rangy and long and tall like him, and deceptively they're quick because of their gait.
Yes.
This one's slow, brother. If you were 5'5", he would have slow same way. Shipping port before me run. Are you there?
Yes, me, I listen.
Shipping port. The area said he can play even the 6th position for Liverpool. Don't come back on the radio and say some madness like that.
He said
okay? It's the same mistake people make with Richard King for Jamaica. Because you're a good passer of the ball out of the back, they automatically believe that you would play the number 6 position well because the number 6 is closest to your goal but not a central defender. In order to play the number 6 position well in today's football, you have to be very good on the half turn. And Gehi is not. Richard King is not. So we need to stop taking these defenders and automatically, because they can pass the ball, decide that they can play the number 6 position. We need to get that out of our
well, with Jamaica, it's because Jamaica desperate, you know. I don't know why that suggestion would be made for Liverpool.
No sense whatsoever. No sense whatsoever. But then come on, me have to run.
All right, big up yourself.
Yeah.
Talk again. All right, that was Boxful there.
All right, so the number is 615-2841. Call the phone now. If you can't get through before just bet in 8 minutes, call now. 615-2841. 676-6968. 676-6968. And get in your call. There's a tendency with the cars and wait till down the road, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, when we're under some pressure. So do it now and forever hold thy peace. But I continue to say that a possible 6 changes to what our regular starting 11.
It's not a possibly. There will be.
Yeah, there will be 6 changes.
So Blake won't be in goal, Pinnock won't be in defense, Bobby Reed won't be in midfield, and Bailey won't be out wide, and Latty Bodier will not be there either. So it's not possible.
And Bobby Reed, you said?
Yeah, man, all the 6 them, they are normally a must pick, you know.
But I'm not sure what I'm going. Talk to me, Astar. Astar is back on line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Franco.
Yeah, Franco, Zidane, what?
There, Franco. You come to apologize.
Bless up. You know, Mount Salem. Bless up yourself, Mount Salem. Big call yesterday. Like your call today to slap where name there. In my mouth, yes, man. Him always talk bad boy. You slap him, yes, Mount Salem. Mount Salem, you know, say you win the call of the year, vote from Franco. Franco vote for you. Here, Mount Salem. Bless up yourself, my brother. Big call. Yeah, I want to heal up my great motivator too, you know. My mama be the cat and nine boss. I want to heal him up today on special day, you know. Heal up here, great motivator.
Oh, happy birthday to Mama Beer.
Huh?
Happy birthday to Mama Beer. Yeah, man. Big up Mama Beer.
Yeah, man, Mama Beer. Bless up yourself, Mama Beer. Bless up. Yes, Mount Salem. Bless up yourself, Mount Salem. And always I try to take step of you, my brother. Like you have some weak link in the thing. Bless up, my big call, Mount Salem. Big call yesterday, my brother. And big call today to slap him yesterday on Mount Salem. Yes, I went out on the limb, huh?
Yeah.
And the limb broke with me.
I warned you.
For real, yo. And you're a real warrior, man. I ain't hear all the show yesterday. You
man,
rub it in.
Me beat you, man. Yeah, man, me rub it in, man.
I missed it, man. But I deserved it, man. If you take me lick, man, I saw it go, yo.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what I was saying to y'all, man, being wrong, man. If I'm wrong, I gotta take my licks, man. You get what I'm saying?
You could have afforded being wrong. That was too easy. That one was too easy, man.
No, but Zidane, think about it. Suppose Franco was right, man.
You're never going to be right.
Huh?
You were never going to be right, my boss.
Yeah, but suppose... yeah, Zidane.
Because me, I track the thing right through me, I tell you.
Yeah, I deserve what I get.
Yes.
But but that's okay, man. That's all right, man. That's the way it goes, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, but... Naomi Osaka, man, look like she's back. She's in the semifinal?
Yes.
Yeah, beat Coco Gauff, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that'd be good if Naomi could come back, man.
Yes.
Like that girl, man.
I like her.
Yeah, man, she's gorgeous, man. I think she's so gorgeous, man.
So you watch her?
Huh?
You watch her?
Excuse me?
Where you saw her?
Where did I see her? I think I saw her in the newspaper or something like that.
Okay.
I think I seen a clipping of her or something like that.
Okay.
I heard people talking about her, and then I saw her.
Okay.
Saw her somewhere. I think in the newspaper clipping. Yeah, because, if I'm going to watch TV and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous, man. Yeah, man, for real, man. But Zidane, bro, I'm worried, Zidane. I think we're in big trouble, in this easy group, Zidane.
Because of the injuries?
Yeah, man. And this coach is a clown, man. What is Antonio doing in the side? What is he? How can you pick a guy who is not playing no football at all to be playing in the World Cup qualifying? Yeah, I appreciate the guy is dedicated to us and all that, man. But, man, you can't. Man, this is a joke thing going on, man. I'm Zidane, my word, Cause, you think Trinidad I come here on?
No.
Please, yo. I'm worried like I was worried before all this happened, man. No, I'm even more worried, man. Consider if we don't make this World Cup thing, man. Oh my goodness, we When we ever gonna qualify? If we don't qualify out this easy thing,
would be devastating, eh?
Man, it'll be dead. Whoa! Oh my goodness! If we don't get through, man, I'll be so depressed, man. I'll be real depressed, man. I probably won't even be interested in the World Cup, man. Can't believe Franco saying he won't be interested in the World Cup, man. Worse, Brazil ain't gonna do nothing in it. They ain't going on with nothing, man. Brazil, man, idiot Martinelli and them clowns, man, and Vinicius, man. Them clowns. I don't want to see them clowns playing for Brazil, man.
Well, Martinelli don't look like him can make the team, you know.
They're going to pick him anyway, man. Him and Vinicius and them, man. I don't like Vinicius, man. I like his game, but I don't like his attitude, man. He got a girly attitude, man. I don't like it, man. He ain't got no Warriors attitude, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I just want to heal up Mount Salem. Yesterday, I want to heal up Mount Salem with a big call in Mount Salem, man. I tell you, Mount Salem. Because every time Mount Salem say something, I see people taking him for weak link, you know what I mean? Trying just because for whatever reason, they trying to just take set on the kid, man. Heal up Mount Salem, bless up my Warrior, y'all. All right. For real. Anyway, no, bless up.
Bless up, bless up.
Bless up, bro.
The inimitable Franco. There's no other Franco. All right, so we take the break now, Astar. Yeah, Just Bet comes up in a few. We'll catch you on the other side.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT, drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion, April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Restaurant, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart, locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
England were bundled out for just 131 and thrashed by 7 wickets in the first one-day international at Headingley, as South Africa handed out a bruising reality check to the host in the new era of white ball cricket under captain Harry Brook. In an abject performance, England reached 82 for 2, only to be dismissed in 24.3 overs in their first white ball match since Brook began his tenure by sweeping aside the West Indies at the start of the summer. The collapse started when the captain was run out for just 12 and opener Jamie Smith, the only batter to make more than 15, allowed for a 48 50-ball run partnership. Jacob Bethel's tough summer continued with Jacks on one of 5 players who were playing in the 100 final less than 48 hours ago. Chit back a catch to Josh Butler, struggling for 15 with 24 balls. The last 7 wickets then fell for 29 runs in 7.1 overs as spinner Kishi Maraj took 4 for 22 on a pitch that did not turn, and the seamer Wadin Mulda took 3 for 33. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
So we say vote for Labour. To Jamaica. We say vote for Labour.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Registered voters, do you know where to vote on election day? To find out, you may call our toll-free number at 888-991-VOTE. That's 888-991-8683. Or visit our website at ecj.com.jm. Select Query Voters List and enter the required information. Free and fair elections. It's up to you. That was an important announcement from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the JustBet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with JustBet. Sponsored by JustBet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. JustBet, your game, your passion. All right, time for JustBet. How are you, Sir Jesse Blake?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. How are you?
Great to hear from you as always, man. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, you too, Orville. Definitely. It's a pleasure being here on the Sports Desk.
Indeed, indeed. I will start off right off the bat. World Cup qualifiers, the second biggest news in Jamaica right now.
Yep, definitely.
What's going to happen tomorrow is the biggest news on the lips
and
minds of Jamaicans. But World Cup qualifier is not too far behind. But this one doesn't feature CONCACAF. In fact, it features teams in another part of the world. It will be Georgia hosting Turkey on Thursday in UEFA World Cup qualifiers Group E. How do you see that one going?
All right, beautiful. Now, let's start off today's edition of the Winner's Edge by looking at a Group E clash between Georgia, who will be hosting Turkey on Thursday at 11 a.m. Jamaica time. Georgia, eager to kick off their World Cup qualifying campaign in style. They'll have a mountain to climb, though, against their visitors in the form of Turkey. They're continuing to lean heavily on Turkey on Real Madrid superstar Arda Güler, who found the net in the 2-1 victory that they had over Mallorca on the weekend. Now, when these two teams met in the Euro 2024 group stages, it was Turkey that recorded a 3-1 win over Georgia in their last head-to-head meeting. And according to the JustBet final result bet option for this game, Turkey is favored to beat Georgia yet again. Turkey coming at odds of $2.25, Georgia at $2.50, the draw this encounter at $3.50. Folks, to remember the final result bet option showcases the straight-up basic betting odds on each team to win and the odds on the draw. One of a galaxy of betting options that we have available for you at JustBet. We invite you to visit justbetja.com, supremegames.com, Supreme Ventures Gaming app, or pop into one of our over 100 JustBet locations island-wide, where you'll have the opportunity to see, to sample, take advantage, and win big on the many betting options that we have available for football. Well, when it comes to football, correct score betting is one of the best ways to go because it can truly give you the best return for your betting buck, and it works pretty simple. If you can predict the score of a game, halftime or full time, it can pay off very well for you, and you can place a bet on virtually any score line that you can dream up. Now, for Georgia hosting Turkey in World Cup qualifying action this Thursday at 11 a.m. Jamaica time, take advantage of the many correct scores that are available. And those include, if it is that Georgia wins by 2-1, a $500 bet would pay $5,000 even. Georgia 1-0, $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Georgia 2-0, $8,000 on offer with $500 work. Turkey by a goal to nil would pay $4,750 in winnings with a $500 bet. If Turkey wins 2-0, $6,000 on offer with a $500 effort. Turkey 3-2, $13,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Turkey on the road, no matter. Turkey 3-1 from me. I'm going to be taking Turkey 3-1, and that would pay $7,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. And taking Turkey on the road as the favorite, $2.25. Great off.
I'm taking Turkey 1-0 though.
Right. Turkey.
Bob Marley.
With the Bob Marley, a goal to nil. All right, that would pay $4,750 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right. That one was a bit close. This one should not be that difficult to call. And we stay in that same section of the world where Netherlands will welcome Poland in another UEFA World Cup qualifiers. This time Group G. How you see this one?
Yeah, this one should be pretty clear cut. Both games, they have both teams rather, both teams boast 6 points so far, though the Dutch have a game in hand over the Eagles of Poland, who are playing their first match under new management. Well, showing no mercy to Minnows Malta in their second World Cup qualifiers, the Netherlands obliterated Malta 8-0 back in June. 6 different scorers made the net ripple. In contrast, after winning their first 2 qualifiers, Poland, the Eagles of Poland, their perfect start came to a disheartening end away to current group leaders Finland. They lost that game by 2-1. As we mentioned earlier, Poland playing their first match under new management, adapting to life under Jan Urban, a former international who represented Poland at the 1986 World Cup. Former Polish national enters the unforgiving world of sports management football team management, where his first job will no doubt be to rebuild the bridges with the legendary Robert Lewandowski, who fell out with the previous head coach and actually imposed a hiatus on himself from playing from the Polish team. But Jan Urban, as soon as he got the top job, definitely made Lewandowski captain of the Polish national team once again. He'll lead the charge for Poland against the Netherlands. However, according to the Just Bet final result bet option, that no matter none at all, Holland is still heavily favored to win the game at $1.25. Poland come in at $11 for the upset, and the draw attracts odds of $5.33. Now, folks, do remember that correct score betting allows you to maximize on your winning opportunities. Well, for this game, correct score bets that you can exploit include, if it is, Holland 2-0, $2,830 in winnings with a $500 bet. Holland 3-0, $3,500 on a whole $500 work. Holland 4-1, $10,000 an offer with a $500 bet. Now, of course, a number of correct score bets that you can place for Poland once again. And you can imagine with straight up odds of $11 how the correct score betting will be most lucrative on the polls. Let's give an example of those bets. If Poland wins this game by 1-0, a $500 bet pays $13,000 in winnings. Even better, if Poland wins by 2-1, $18,000 an offer with a $500 bet. But here's the kicker. Can Poland beat the Netherlands by 3-2? We have seen crazier scorelines before. Can Poland beat Holland by 3-2? That would pay $75,500 in winnings with only a $500 bet. And that means if you put $1,000 on Poland to beat the Netherlands by 3-2, you're walking away with $151,000 in winnings with only a $500 bet. Can't leave out the big spenders at all. Let's give you a pro tip using the Bet Builder option that we have available for you at Just Bet as well. Well, let's say you have $10,000 lying around, and let's say you want to put it on this match. You know more persons that put even more money on one match. Say the Netherlands wins the first half. The Netherlands wins the match, scoring 3 or more goals, and both teams score. That can easily be a 2-1 Netherlands victory, right? So they score 1-0, and then in the second half they score 2, and Poland scores 1. Hey, that's quite realistic. Your $10,000 will multiply to $45,000 in winnings. But let's say you have that $10,000, the first half ends in a draw. Poland wins the match, scoring 2 or more goals. Your $10,000 would be multiplied to $260,000 in winnings. Take advantage of the Bet Builder option that we have available for you at Just Bet. Yeah, big money out there, Orville. Indeed. Well, we didn't get to the winners. For me, all right. I'm taking my $1,000 and I'm going to put it on the home team. Clearly the better team on paper is the Netherlands, although Lewandowski will lead the charge for Poland. They look like a different team when he's leading. I'm taking the Netherlands to win by 2-0. $2,830 in winnings with a $500 bet. And taking the Netherlands at $1.25 straight up, that might not be that great. So if you're taking advantage of the Netherlands in this one, ensure that you place a correct score bet to make the winnings count. Netherlands for me, 2-0.
Netherlands for me, 3-0.
Oh, 3-0?
Yes.
All right. Holland, the Netherlands, 3-0 is $3,500 in winnings with only a $500 bet.
Yeah, man, I think it will be as decisive as that. Now, the
All
final
right.
one, still World Cup group qualifiers, this time A, and it's Germany who will be journeying to Slovakia. Again, should be pretty easy to call, but let's hear how the expert does it.
All right. Well, of course, this one also kicks off Thursday at 1:45 in the afternoon, Jamaica time, folks. You will see that all of the games will take place on Thursday, starting within a half hour of each other. That means the turnaround time is very quick. So what a great opportunity to put your bets on one ticket. Of course, those bets will be added together, then multiplied by your betting dollar. And, of course, that's how you walk away with the winnings nice and fat with us all the same at Just Bet. Well. Let's get right into this one. The Germans, of course, they weren't that great in the Nations League final stages, ended up fourth in the Nations League, albeit them hosting the competition. Started well, but ran out of steam in the latter stages of the Nations League. Well, it's pretty easy for the Germans on paper. They won't have a stern test in Group A. Their counterparts are of the likes of Slovakia, Northern Ireland, and Luxembourg. Well, Germany, for them, Slovakia, though currently possessor of those, have ended in losses. The Just Bet final result bet option betting odds on Germany is $1.41. Slovakia is the underdog at $7 even, and the draw at $4.33. Correct score bets you can place on this game include if it is Germany 2-0. A $500 bet pays $3,500 in winnings. Germany 3-0. $4,750 in winnings with a $500 bet. Germany 3-1. $5,500 on offer with a $500 wager. Slovakia 2-1. $10,500 on offer with a $500 bet. If it's Slovakia 2-0, a $500 bet would pay a very decent $23,000 in winnings. But even better than that, Slovakia winning by 3-1 would pay $35,500 in winnings with only a $500 bet, and that's very enticing. Germany for me by 3-1. $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Germany $1.41 straight up.
I exactly like that 3-1 for Germany. That's what I was going to say myself. So we are at 1 on this one, Sir Jesse.
Ah, beautiful. Germany 3-1. $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet.
All right, big man. Take us to the break.
All right. Lots of football being played today. English Football League matches are on as well. Do remember, in the world of tennis, it's championship week. Heading into championship weekend. In the U.S. Open, a lot of great tennis being played over there at Flushing Meadows in New York. Well, for your tennis, your cricket, your football, your elections voting for tomorrow, make it justbetja.com, supremegames.com, the Supreme Ventures gaming app, or pop in to one of our over 100 Just Bet locations island-wide. We're looking forward to having you to bet and win big with us at Just Bet. Of course, Orville, to you, your team, and listeners from all of us at Just Bet. Stay safe, enjoy the games, and catch you guys come Thursday. Take care till then.
All right, Sir Jesse, big up thyself. And with that, we take a break. We're coming back.
Just Bet!
That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or Right Hour headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back, and the numbers are 615-2841.
Back online. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Evangelist here.
Yeah, how are you doing, Evangelist?
Evangelist, you're alive.
I'm trying. Well, my radio is off. I just want to ensure that I'm on here. You're hearing me clearly, right?
Yeah. Well, not clearly.
Excellent.
There's some breeze in the phone.
It might be my AC. I've locked up the car and I'm parked on the side of the road to speak. All right, question.
That can't be AC, my boss.
Turn whatever that breeze down is.
All right, let me turn it. All right, question. I heard Zidane, I'm going to take it, that he is jokingly saying, do the right thing, Shelley, do the right thing. Right, Zidane, you remember that?
Yes.
So my question is, does Shelley have any realistic chance? Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes.
Of getting a medal, even with the relay team. Is she not currently probably the most medaled female athlete we have? Would this add to her legacy?
If she medals?
If she medals?
Yes.
Is she not the current most medaled?
Yeah, man. Yes.
Female athlete.
Yes.
So if she could get a silver or a bronze, as I'm realistic. Based on our relay team, do you think we have a realistic chance of medaling, by the way?
Yeah, but aren't you more of a Jamaican than a Shelley fan, or you're more into what Shelley? What happens are best for Shelley?
I want what's best for Shelley. I don't think realistically she could. They're going to take nothing short of her running out of her skin.
Oh, so you prefer...
Based on the form.
Okay. So you rate Chile more than you rate Jamaica?
No.
Then if you're admitting that it's
let me rephrase that. I'm a Shelley fan, but I would also want Jamaica to get a medal.
Yeah, but which
you're referring? We know we're going to this.
Which gives you the best.
You're looking at the prospects of the 100 meters. I know where you're going because I've heard the argument.
Yeah.
The prospects of the 100 meter is more realistic and achievable if both twins were there in addition to Jackson.
Yeah.
With Shelley being there, we've reduced it instead of. So I know where you're going with this.
Yes.
But the fact is, has this ever been done? This would be unprecedented for somebody to give up their position on a team when they do have a chance of getting a medal, not necessarily an individual one because of the rich legacy that she has set, but even on the relay team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm not knocking what you said, Ideally, you would mind, but you know that is not going to happen.
No.
Well, asking, and that not going to happen, but why do you put the two together? That giving up her 100-meter straight spot would also mean giving up a spot in the relay team.
Say that again, Orville.
While I don't think it will happen, Shelley will rightfully, you could say, run in the 100 flat, but you're saying that you're almost equating that if she gives up her individual spot, she also gives up a relay spot. It doesn't have to be both.
Yeah, man, it would have to be, man. No. Because the person who are coming never finished the 100 meters,
Yeah, but may I say, Shelley not could still run the relay?
How?
What do you mean? The relay pool is chosen from everybody.
But Shelley wouldn't be.
I get what you're saying in Orville.
No, but
isn't that possible that she says, somebody would have to be pushed out?
If Shelley says,
anyway, take it.
If Shelley says, I'm not.
If she gives up her third place that she earned,
right,
and says, I'll run the relays and I want the twins to come in.
No, but if she give up the third place spot.
It's still out, right?
No, hold on.
She'll just give up her spot altogether.
No, but if she give up the third place spot, which spot she have?
Yeah.
She not on a spot.
She should have also given up her place on the team.
No, how should be? No, I will explain to us how it should be on the team.
Because them can choose the relay pool from anybody.
But she won't be on the team at all if she give up her third place spot.
Then she's still a part of the team.
No.
Shelley not on the team.
The reason why she's on the team is because she
by virtue of her third place.
No, man. She's on the squad, man.
But because she came third.
And if the morning,
exactly.
If 2 days before the relay final, the 100 final, she said me I feel a twins.
No, man, that's different, man. Then nobody will be able to replace her.
There you go. A fourth, fifth, and sixth, then determine who then carry,
Why
top three, you run to your space.
Remember that the person we're talking about not in the squad at all,
She's there.
Exactly.
No. The
never make the team.
The clean who we're talking about, not on the team at all,
Oh, she's not the relay?
No, she's not on the team at
all.
Remember,
I will never know which one I twin them at all. The one twin came second.
I don't know why I think Tia was...
No, she's not there at all. That's the point.
Yeah, because she ran the Diamond League trying to win it to earn an automatic space.
Yeah,
but that didn't happen, unfortunately. She was beaten by the Bahamian.
Why am I think?
No, she's not on the team at all because she pulled up, she fell. So she didn't finish the race.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, but it's just a thought that came to me. It's just a thought because I do think realistically we can assemble a team that can get a medal. But I get your point, Zidane, I don't go with the unrealistic expectation. That's not going to happen, so I'll just go with the reality of it. We do stand a chance of, if we can get that button around, we can earn a medal of whatever color. I think we have the depth enough to do that. Is that possible?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Secondly, Mikel Antonio. I heard a person saying why he's not with a club, he's under. But my question is, with his wealth of experience and because he's a veteran in the thing, right? His test would have had to be run by the fitness gurus in the team. The fitness team of the national team.
It's not physical. It's not physical fitness. Them talking about, though. They're talking about football sharpness.
Yeah, man, I know. It can be football fit and not match sharp.
Yeah,
that's why I try to get players minutes and minutes.
You're not
but
match ready.
For me, I would mind having it on the field for 15, 20 minutes because such is his presence that he brings to the team. So I may not bring him as a starter. But it's just that person, I believe, having a challenge with even selecting him. I believe it is wealth of experience and because he plays, it does give us his all when he represents Jamaica. That is for me. That's my observation. I think he's a bull, a raging bull when he puts on the Jamaican shirt. He may not have the goals to back it, but I think he leaves it all on the field when he represents us. and I would prefer have him on for 15, 20 minutes. And if he doesn't score a goal himself, he creates opportunities because he bullies defenders.
I'm not picking a player just to be having him for 15 to 10 minutes. I want to play if there's a game I can say, listen, I think I want you for 50, 60, 70 minutes. But if
and I couldn't argue with the logic.
Yeah, I don't want to play with a specialized amount of minutes.
Of the wealth of experience that's out there. We have players that want to give us 120 minutes. We do have those players. But what he brings, they don't have. That is the other side of it, you know. And they'll give you 60 minutes, 70 minutes, 80 minutes, 100, and they still will not present what he presents in 20 minutes.
I don't think he's
You know that, right?
I don't think
there are footballers who can do that.
I don't think he's good enough right now to play international football. That's just me. Hopefully I'm wrong, since he's in this.
I can appreciate that. But last but not least, the match we're playing Friday, right, against Bermuda.
Yes.
I understand our Andre Blake is out. Who else is out? Two other persons?
Blake, Bailey, Pinnock, Bell, Bobby Reed, Latibo Deer.
What's happening with Bobby Reed? He has not been present for the last
he's struggling.
4.
He's struggling with injury. Yes, he has been struggling with injury.
Okay. But as I hear many say, this will open the door. Many have been knocking on the door. And it's just for them now, if they get the opportunity, which I like these type of situations to some extent. I don't necessarily like it now that we're going into our World Cup. I would want to go to our best team, strongest team. But I like when little opportunities present themselves. Persons will say, well, I'm never getting a chance. But I hope when they get these opportunities now, they grasp it with both hands and feet, tie it up, and give us their best out there. So whoever is coming back will also have to fight for that. So it is, but let's see how it comes across, because Bermuda will give us a run for our money. I know that. We played them before.
I see somebody was hinting at it. Now I'm understanding that Demara Gray is out.
Wow.
And I doubt if it's through injury.
That's half of the team there. That is half of the team there.
Well, but this one doesn't seem to be through injury.
By choice?
Personal? Why, let's see what is happening here, man.
That's what it is suggesting. Okay. All right, but let's see. I look forward to the game, and I plan to, by the grace of God, be at the match at the National Stadium. But you know that will also depend on the result that they get in Bermuda, right? Because quite a few persons that come to the stadium will be wagonists, riding on the wave that comes with the result that comes from that Friday game, right?
Yes,
if it is not favorable, many persons may not attend. You know that, right?
All right.
That's how we operate.
I know where we operate.
But there we go. Will you be there, sir?
Definitely.
All right. Have a good afternoon.
Oh, somebody saying.
Good hearing from you.
Somebody
yes,
saying it's because of injury. Don't worry, it's because of injury.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Why, no problem.
So many. I hear you. All right, my boss. We take a break. He's injured. They're saying it's injured. He was injured in a game the other day. All right. Good news. Well, not good news that he's injured, but it's good news that he's really genuinely an injury. All right. We take a break. We're coming back.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Book and Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a Word in Time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively. Informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're coming to the music, but several sources are now telling me what I don't know what I was suspecting all along, that TUE is in the relay pool.
Let me check.
Yeah. Definitely wouldn't be there for the 100, which should run out. But I'm seeing a squad here now. Several other sources are confirming that TUE is in the relay pool. So
well, if that is true, I didn't know you could make the relay team and complete the 100 meters.
Yeah.
So they can pick anybody anywhere for the 100 meters relays then.
Yeah, I mean, if them could send for you.
Yeah, they could send for Zidane then. Don't have to go for it.
No, I mean, it's just to me common sense with the entire to the pool.
Okay.
But anyway.
Well, if she's there, she's definitely going to run the relay because she's better than Shelly right now by far.
Yeah.
Yes. So I guess what my guy won't get is, well, Shelly would still no. Because then she would run both races. Because since she's not going to compete in the 100 meters, then she would do both the heats and the final. So which Shelly won't run then.
Shelly could still run a leg in the preliminaries of the relays.
Oh, yeah.
She'd still get her medal.
Yeah, correct.
So let's say, all right, let's watch her form. Let's say she go in at the 100 final. Huh? Yeah, but TUE have never made the other three. Yeah, but I hear you. But I'm saying technically TUE did not make the team.
No.
TUE pull up.
She pull up.
But them
so 7 people finish ahead at her.
Yeah. Anyway, we could play the first selection. Brought to you by Prince Saj, Psalm 46.
Thank you, Jesus. Remember when we have nowhere to go? Time flies so fast, but I move so slow. Jesus, you showed me what I never know. I was young and naive, but you helped me grow. Take control in every step of my journey. Lord, free my soul from the evil, purge me. You see this road that I'm on, giving God praise in every word of my song I say. I live and I breathe and I talk and I walk with the word every day. In my heart he said many will call Lord and he'll say depart Lord, I want to be with you, so please clear my path I say. Before you Lord, here I'm on my knees. Speak quick on return Lord, I beg you please. Let me flourish like the olive trees. Let my leaves feel the coolness among the breeze. Father, I'm stronger because of you. You've always shined your light in everything that I do. Father, I'm stronger because of you. You've always held me close, no matter what I've been through. You said unto man they'll reap what they sow. So my sinful ways, Lord, I'm letting go. The place you've prepared, Lord, I want to know. So I'm walking righteous cause I want to go. You said you'll never leave me nor forsake me. I'm humble before you just like a baby. Oh Lord, please just come and save me. I'm working real, Lord, no, I won't get lazy. Live and I breathe and I talk and I walk with the word every day. In my heart he said many will call Lord and he'll say depart Lord, I want to be with you, so please clear my path I say. Before you Lord, here I'm on my knees. Be quick on return Lord, I beg you please. Let me flourish like the olive trees. Let my leaves feel the coolness among the breeze. Father, I'm stronger because of you. You've always shined your light in everything that I do. Father, I'm stronger because of you. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Father, I'm stronger because of you. You've always shine your light in everything that I do. Father, I'm stronger because of you. You've always held me close, no matter what I've been. I'm stronger. Father, I'm stronger because of you. You've always shine your light in everything that I do. Father, I'm stronger because of you. You've always held me close, no matter what I've been through. Thank you, God. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
All right, that was Prince Saj, Psalms 46. That's what he's saying there, Rasta. 46. Brought to you by Omega Radio. All right? 615-2841 or 676-6968. We go back online. Hello? Hello? All right, yeah, man. So we have received the confirmation because I thought that the fact that she pulled up and wasn't able to finish the race, it meant she was out. But I guess no, they do as they please. So the first three makes a team, and then the other three they determine who they are. I guess once she was at the championship, then that makes her eligible. I guess so. So both twins will actually be at the championship, but only one will be competing individually.
Yeah, which was what I was thinking. My mic open?
Yes.
Yeah, which is what I was thinking. Which seems to be just common sense.
If they finish the race,
she's the second fastest Jamaican.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, from a common sense standpoint, yeah, but may I talk about from a rule standpoint, you know.
Yeah, the rules are rules. Man. We have to work with rules. Man. I can understand the three people who met the top three. Say, boy, you can't take out none of it for she.
Mm-hmm.
But she was there. She's clearly among the best relay runners.
Which is clearly better than Shelley and Fraser Price right now.
She never competed at the The top three guaranteed. Everybody else is off a weight.
Okay.
So the people who finish 4th, 5th, and 6th no say. Not an automatic food win.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Always stay now. I'll start. Talk to me. We go back online. Oh,
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Orville, I agree with you 100%. The two things don't have to conflict. It's 3 runners allowed in the 100 meters and 4 needed for the relay. If Shelley is the one choosing, then why can't she choose the circumstance too? All right, the person didn't leave a name. Hello, Orville and Zidane. Arsenal teeth get kicked out and Pep is struggling. No name. Gentlemen, I heard Mr. Morgan say we can't compete with countries like Bahrain, but from the looks of things, we can't even compete with other Caribbean islands. Just look at the enjoyment our brothers and sisters are experiencing within the CPL. But the biggest of these islands, Jamaica, can't even participate and give the Jamaican people some enjoyment. Gentlemen, Trelawney Stadium equal Brian Lara Stadium. Not. Okay, all right. Orville and Zidane, please don't accept that non-specific Catherine Hall response from the minister. Need specifics, not a response lumped in with sports museum. All right, sir. We go back now. We go back online. Hello.
Yeah, man. How on?
Good afternoon, Nick.
There, man. Zidane, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Arsenal's best player?
Saka.
Saka, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Saka injured, would you say, even if Liverpool was a favorite, even slight favorite before that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now with Saka injured, like Liverpool, the odds would have go up to on Liverpool.
For Liverpool, yes.
Would
yes,
you say that, right?
Yes, it would, yes.
So can a Liverpool supporter, even with Saka injured, the game is a Liverpool home game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how can a Liverpool supporter? I can understand you saying that Arsenal will win the game,
Yes.
Good. But how can a Liverpool supporter?
Me find it strange that he gave up so easily with his team with so many things in his favor.
Who is saying that he's not making a decision because he's a fan. He's making a decision based on analysis, right?
Yes.
Now, what kind of analysis you that CLM would do to say that Arsenal would be the favorite with them, even with their best player out?
Yeah, as I said, when you support a team and the team is a big team and is the defending champion and have improved them team, me find it unbelievable that the man was quickly say, yeah, man, we take a 2-1. You understand? So it's not like him lacking objective. If him say, all right, but just go with Liverpool because I'm my team. Your team is actually seen as favorite coming in. They're at home. They bought winning the transfer market. So I'm kind of surprised him just give me the victory so easy.
Now even the obvious that the best player is out wouldn't mean anything to him.
And Odegaard was also struggling with injury as well. And was up in the air for whether he would have played a significant role or not.
But in another medium, you can go on and come back.
Here, man, hold on, we're coming back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Registered voters, do you know where to vote on election day? To find out, you may call our toll-free number at 888-991-VOTE. That's 888-991-8683. Or visit our website at ecj.com.jm. Select Query Voters List and enter the required information. Free and fair elections. It's up to you. That was an important announcement from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Book and Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Nick, we're back with you.
Yeah, man. So now they would have lost Jota tragically. And some of them do a few transfers. Some ballers went out, some came in. Would you say those that came in are an improvement to those that went out? That's for Liverpool matter.
Yes.
They are improvement, right?
Yeah, man.
Would you say that them being the defending champion do anything to the odds?
Yes.
Now, the reason why I ask you these questions, because these are what he was using in another medium I may ask you this question to hear your answer because he said you defended him on this particular topic.
I defended him.
Yeah, him use your name. I said Zidane agree with me.
No, sir. You me tell him that to them. I find it strange that him.
That's why I ask you these questions up front. I know they are kind of, I shouldn't even ask you them, but I really want him here because him say him use you as the defender.
I say, I told him today, even today, I said I found it strange that you so quickly went and agreed with me that Arsenal would win the game as a Liverpool fan when your team is even actually seen as a better team coming in than Arsenal. I find it strange. Because if I was a Liverpool fan and somebody asked me, I go with Liverpool as well, they couldn't say me lack objectivity.
We know the importance of Saka on the Arsenal team. Saka is very important to Arsenal game.
The last time Arsenal beat Liverpool at Anfield was when Arteta was playing for Arsenal.
Yeah, him wouldn't know that still. Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway. Right, I don't write that so I just want to clear up a little part because the man use you as in judge and jury.
No,
right?
so I never been agree with him.
So a little more.
Yeah, man. All right,
cool.
Bless up.
All right, so 615-2841, 676-6968. All right, so you can... all right, so one more coming through. Hello.
Yeah, man, good day.
Half a drink.
Yeah, man, blessings, Zagwan.
Yeah, bless up, Arthur.
Yeah, I think with the Shelley situation, with the relay team situation, not the Shelley situation, I think they said that once you are running, you have the better time. If you are not selected if you are not automatically selected, the J3 is on your program a year or two, have the right, or they can select the person who is running better.
Yeah, I'm getting information now that it's actually the first four that is automatic, and then they reserve the right to select the other two.
Yes, and if something should happen to one of the three, then the person with the best time outside of that's 1, 2, 3.
That's not hard and fast.
No, but
them reserve the right entirely.
Yeah.
If something should happen 1 year and Bolt buck him to and fall start, I never get to finish the 100 meter. Bolt will run the relay, no matter what time he run after
that. Him go to run a 100 meter flat too.
No man, if him buck him too, or if him fall start in the 100 trial.
The time with them have them say them say.
No man, there's no them saying the fastest. I'm not saying they didn't do it. I'm saying that's not a rule. To say who run fastest time after trial. There's no such rule. Come down to a thing we then call form and fitness. And form and fitness are them determine one himself.
Okay. But just share information. So let us know when we know if you are 100 when we can stick up. But we just say, the ear on the shore where them say them reserve the right to select some people regardless whether the person have some time or not. We don't do 100 on it, but that's what I share because of the ear on buff upon that. But I want to go back to the original argument that I was sharing with you in terms of age and playing for the national team. The reason why I'm stressing on this is because I hear several times, even Zidane himself, say even though you are 15-year-old and I mash up Jamaican football, it means say you are 15-year-old. That means say you're then away because you play against some minors, so to say. There's no clear-cut standard to say, hey, this is what you have to do in order to get into the national team. And age, as I say, as a practice, has been frowned upon in Jamaica. Do you think that should be a factor that they use to determine who play for the national team, age?
No. It should be about how old you are. It should be about how good you are.
Yeah, that is my point. Yeah. And that's the point that I was sharing with you. That they weren't looking at that age, the age group that I was pointing at you, pointing to you, so it shouldn't be at any level. You said that you didn't understand what I was getting
No,
at.
but
I was
but
saying,
doesn't they have rule regarding the age group competition?
yeah, man. Once you're within the age group, all right, you can be 5-year-old and play under 15.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying they didn't pick your nephew and your son because they were too young?
Yes.
No, well, that's a fool.
No, we don't know if that is true. No, man. But how you know that's a did they give you that reason, my boss? Did they give you that reason, my boss?
Literally. So you did they said that they're working with 2000 and
no, man, I'm foolish.
like 2002.
No, man, but why you're so clear today? You're clearer today with the argument, you know. That foolish is that, my boss.
At the premise it, that's why.
How foolish is that, my
And
boss?
them tell us that you're better than some get selected.
But them too young. How foolish is that, brother? If me have a 12-year-old fiend and my boss.
The argument that I was putting.
No, we understand now today. No, we understand it better today. You sound clearer today.
Yeah.
If I have a 12-year-old son, my boss, and he's way ahead of the other 12-year-old in the country, I'm ready for it. I'm better than some 14 and 13. Why should he not play? Me not believe it.
All island competition.
Me not believe you. Me not believe you, half a trade. Half a trade, me not believe you.
Maybe you misquote them.
Yeah. That would be crazy.
And that we're calling the name though, but
that is a backward step, my boss. If you have a 12-year-old gem,
let me share with
and you have an under 15, you can test him now against the big boys now for say, let me see if this really is a fiend and we have right here, so right now. Me can't believe what you tell me say.
Both of them were playing for Santos, not Santos. Playing for Cavaliers at this time. Both of them won the under 13 competition.
No matter what them win or what them play doing, my boss.
No, but listen what me I share with
see that them better than the man them or they not better than the man them. Even if them never used to play none. But if they
that share with you, brother.
No, so
we just I confirm the argument.
And them tell us them better.
They were actually performing.
No man, the facts
all of the 12-year-old and the 13-year-old in them age group.
No, well,
but that doesn't mean they're better than the 15-year-old them or the 14-year-old.
No, not necessarily. But I'm saying you didn't get the opportunity. Not even to say you get the opportunity to share.
They didn't look at them at all.
No, but none at all. And saying that they
then no one different something you say now.
Eh?
They didn't get called to the under 15 trial.
No.
Then no one different something you said no than said they were called and said they were too young.
No, brother, I never as I say, Zidane just said, so I never clear enough. So I share with you.
So you're saying these were two 12-year-olds who were not called for the under 15 trial?
They were called to the parish team because we have parish competition.
So they mash up the parish segment, but they were not called to the national segment?
No, because they didn't get the opportunity to play for the parish team.
Oh, so they did not make the parish team?
Jesus Christ. Orville, listen to me, my brother. They never get the opportunity to not even try out for the parish team, which was under 14.
So the parish team did not call it?
Jesus Christ. Zidane?
No, but they explain. Just repeat yourself and explain clearly. Because maybe other people out there like Orville don't understand.
They get called to the parish team.
And did not make the parish team?
And, brother, stop. Let me finish now. And listen now. How you teacher, you listen, brother. They never get the opportunity to even train with the parish team because the person in charge of the parish team said that they were too young.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
To you. But I'm sharing with you personal experience.
Well, it sound like a backward thing, a backward step.
But that has always been the culture. That's what I'm sharing with you now. That has always been the culture. As a matter of fact, that parish, the parish competition should have been something what we are using to measure the youngsters them where they are, and then we take the best of the parish players and then put them in a program to matriculate into the
we can. So it has always been the culture to not pick people because we said they're too young.
Yes.
In Jamaica,
even on this program.
They may not know what if you get play when them young, my boss.
Eh? Which one if you would? How much two youth alone you can say? Which how much the younger youth were playing on the national team at his age? Bibi, all right, before Bibi, who else playing on the national team as a youngster? And Bibi was about 19 or 20 when him getting at the national team. Remember a younger youth than that. Much in 19 how long me here say. must be Skill Cole or one of them man.
No man, don't go to the national team level, man. Go and defeat your argument because usually it's not normal for a 15 or a 16-year-old to make a national senior team in any country.
Any country at all, but I'm sharing with you that our culture doesn't give younger players the opportunity to play, even if they don't care how good them is.
I mean, I understand that coach them about side of system there.
Okay.
Yeah, your job is to identify the best man under 15, not the man with the closest to 15.
This man was play work with the JFF.
And you said the youth them was what? Top scorer in what and what?
They were the MVP and the top scorer in the U13 competition, the All Island U12, U13.
No, but have a look at those. I definitely have a look at those, my boss.
Yeah, man, and one of them has something they know I play Premier League. What? Orville, tell him just come from Barcelona.
Okay.
I'll come back to the Premier League. And he plays Champions League at 16-year-old. Caribbean Champions League for Portmore at 16, 17-year-old.
All right, half a dread. Somebody drop the ball.
All right, brother.
Right, big up.
Cool.
Georgina James. Boy, every time this youth argument come, people always go to Georgina James. You know, I don't understand why Georgina James was selected.
Okay.
When we used to watch him play schoolboy football, I never thought he was any good, really. So when he was called to the national team, actually that one was surprising. But anyways, we go back online. Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Craig from Kingston here, man.
Oh, good afternoon, Craig.
Yeah, man. Zidane, what time the show start? Then afternoon.
1 a.m.
1 p.m.
Yes. Not 1 a.m., 1 p.m.
1 p.m. See, a lot of good things happen at 1 p.m., you know?
Ah, seriously, you're going with that one, my boss. How will I get it? You don't know the 1 p.m. thing. I will not now. What's happening now? Green shirts, you know, Craig.
Yeah,
having a green shirt.
Zidane,
Yes.
may I find something for disagree? I could talk some Arsenal business.
Yes.
I may find more something for disagree with you with.
Mm-hmm.
I am not sold on this Zuma Mendy person. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. You probably was seeing him before me and whatever.
All right, hold the line. We'll take the break. We're coming back.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
All right, in Sports in a Minute at this time, a last-minute collapse of Mark Gehy's transfer to Liverpool is a story rooted in brinksmanship. A game of poker, but one that is down to the opinion. Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner is arguably the saga's biggest winner. The Austrian who got what he wanted all along to keep his captain despite the financial ramifications on the club, who now stand to lose 35 million in cash injection, with Gehy set to leave for nothing next summer. Of course, Glasner is the respect has little to lose. He has at least 12 months left on his contract at Selhurst Park, and as far as falling short of signing an extension despite the club's efforts to renew. As things stand, he will now be around to feel the disruption created by Gehy's exit, the difficulties posed by replacing him without an incoming transfer. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstrom, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carry Burst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel. Make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Craig from Kingston, welcome back. Well, I think he came in with a good reputation, quality play. I think he's top 6 in his position in the world coming into the season. And I think he has hit the ground running. Me not find any faults with him.
Well, let me admit, I didn't normally watch results of that. You know, either Barca, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Mm-hmm. So I don't really know him.
Well, he has played 19 times for Spain since 2021.
19 times. But yeah. I really Rodri a starting person. You mean just.
Yeah, but anyway. Rodri out of class still, so.
Right. Yeah. But the 2 games. Because I was watching the Leeds game on and off. Mm-hmm. The 2 games I'm seeing so far. Not impressed.
What you're not impressed with?
I don't think him. You see the position which he's playing. I think he needs to take more control, or even try to take more control of the game. So far, I don't see that from him. So to me, he doesn't seem to be a player like that who try and take control of the game. It's like if it happens, it happens. I mean, I don't actually see him trying to make it happen, you know. So and the next thing, most of the after is an upgrade to party. I'm not seeing that.
Well, to be fair to him, you say he wasn't watching the Leeds game, but against Man U, the team was really bad. Mm-hmm. Wasn't great at all, and then the team came out, and clearly the coach's instruction was Arsenal to defend more than anything else. So I guess he could have an. Listen, weren't great as a team, so I don't know. And then we will have instruction to just be deep and defend and scrap. But so let's see. But he's a good player, man. Don't worry yourself. A good signing.
My problem is this upgrade to Thomas Partey. So my expectation is far more than we are getting from him, because if he's an upgrade to Thomas Partey, that Thomas Partey is not an ordinary player.
Yes.
So if he's an upgrade to Thomas Partey, I think after 3 games, it should have started show. So I don't really want to, when we play some little soft team in the thing, we're showing quality.
But I don't see a problem with him in the Liverpool game though. Outside of the one foul that he should not have committed.
No, as I say, to me.
You want more from him when we have the ball.
Yeah, even if we start the game, it's like. Couple times, I see the center of them have it, normally, the central them.
Yeah, but you see, though. I'm see your point, but you see when you attack, you have an attacking midfielder who is good at receiving, knocking. It's easier for you as the defensive deep line player when you get the ball, as opposed to you have, what's his name? The other one from Spain as well. You can't knock him. You're not confident in him knock and receive the ball with that man if you control the game. So again, me blame Arteta for what you ask for. Because you may have a point that he wasn't as commanding and thing in the game as you want him to, like Gravenberch, for example.
Right.
Yeah, me understand your point, but maybe Arteta and him selection have to be blamed for that as well.
My next observation, I might be wrong. I don't see no world class central which is that small. Because remember that position, you have to do a lot of tackling or bustling. I think he's a bit too small. So when I'm comparing him to the previous or even...
Wasn't Kanté and Makalele small?
No, Kanté wasn't. Kanté was just a worker. Kanté wasn't a person who was asked to start your attack and link up the play. Kanté just run up and down and work.
So maybe
So I think he's a bit too small.
No, I don't agree. I don't think that is a problem.
All right, now I've been watching him. I watch him for the season, but so far, I'm not convinced about him at all.
All right, sir.
So we could see.
Yeah, man.
All
right, big up. All right, what do the other Arsenal people think about his comment that he doesn't run the show as much as he should? Maybe we like a point, but I think that had to do in the Liverpool game with who was playing around him. That's just my view in that regard. 615-2841 or 676-6968. Talk to us. So go back online. Hello.
KLS?
Yes, good afternoon.
Zidane Matthews, man.
Good afternoon. Omar?
Well, I'm boss.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, man, jump off for a while, man.
Yeah. Glad to hear from you, man.
Yeah, man, big up Kerbla Orville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But to the gentleman point just now, McAllister did small, man, and him link out the play for Liverpool well last season, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think size really go about as I kind of understand where he's coming from, because I think with Vert from my side, I don't think he's creating as much as I had expected him to either. Yeah, so the point that he was making about the Arsenal player, I think that is one of the troubling things that I have for Vert from my side.
Well,
yeah,
it's different now, because that's a different role now. Because the guy that you're talking about, job is actually to be on the ball, running the show, and creating. They want to see more of him to do that. So when the defensive mid is not great in that regard, if he's brilliant at winning back the ball and not giving away the ball and giving up space in great areas, then you could work with him. But for an attacking midfield player, you definitely can't afford him to be great on the ball, with the ball, and running the show.
Yeah, man, because of the same thing I was saying to some Liverpool supporter in our group over there. I said, listen, I had given Slot a lot of praises before even last season started. There was most of them customers in my life still, shall I tell? Yeah, I tell them, say, I've told people that this man going to be one of the greatest Liverpool manager. But I think for this season, I think he's getting some of the tactics, most of the tactics come around to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think all of the games that we'll get 3 points, we were extremely lucky. On any other day, it's either we're going to lose those games or we're going to draw those games. Yeah, I think luck falls is shining on us somewhat. I think I must blame the hierarchy for losing out on the Crystal Palace captain. I think that's a bad miss.
No, you can't blame Liverpool for not getting the Crystal Palace captain.
Why?
Because the Crystal Palace manager was adamant that he didn't want to lose that player because there's no replacement.
He didn't want to lose that player, no. But Liverpool knew that we had this problem from pre-season, Zidane. How much goal to give a pre-season? So we knew this. We knew that we needed another centre-back. We knew that Konate not signing back to us.
How long has... No, forget about Konate. We talked about this season. How long has Liverpool been interested in the player?
I think they've been interested in him from the ending of last season.
About 6 weeks now, maybe I hear Liverpool interested. That the Crystal Palace just reluctant to sell.
No man. They were interested in him from the
No, I'm saying
he's not signing back.
I'm saying you can't blame the Liverpool hierarchy for not getting that player. They tried everything. They tried their very best, and the player wasn't pushing for a transfer either. The player said he was okay with us playing out the season and then leaving for free. So it wasn't a case where...
No, Zidane, but we have to be fair to the player as well.
Mercy.
The Liverpool hierarchy was not willing to commit to the player that he would get game time. Remember the man want to play World Cup, you know. And if you are not going to guarantee
No. But you're not making any sense now, my boss, man. It's not the player that turned down Liverpool, you know.
But understand
it's
that.
Crystal Palace in the end decide that we're not going to be able to replace this player, so we're not selling the
last minute. We said last.
No, but
minute
I'm saying you made a point just now saying that Liverpool did not give the player assurance that he would get playing time. But I'm saying it's not the player who turned on. He was ready to go. So that point is a non-point, my boss.
Why the player was ready to go at the last minute? You know?
He was ready to go a long time, my boss. The club was reluctant. You're not listening to me, my boss.
Liverpool was reluctant to sign him when
No,
Liverpool
I'm saying
Crystal
Palace was reluctant to sell the player. That's the only thing that stopped the transfer. It was not Liverpool, or it was not the player. None of the two should be blamed. It was the club, Crystal Palace, and the player didn't want to disrespect the club. He was saying that, listen, if I'm prepared to see out the contract and play hard for you because he was scoring him last game, you can't blame the Liverpool hierarchy for not getting that player.
As I said before, because I think I knew the Isak signing was going to come, you know. Yes, but I think I wanted them to put greater emphasis on getting this player, as well as I wanted Gomez to get some more time. I need some assurance. So what I think Liverpool should have done, when you realize that Konate is not willing to re-sign, my boss. So all right, here we're going. We're going to have to work with somebody who's going to work with us. And that is just straight up and down, because we know that football is a business. As much as you came and you give us what you gave us last season, and you decided that, hey, listen, I'm going to run down my contract. Yeah? Once they heard that from Konate, they should have moved and got this player. That is my.
No, you're confused me, my boss.
What are you confused about?
You're saying once Konate said he was going to run down his contract, they should have signed this player. So you're saying they should have signed this player and sold Konate?
They should have. Yeah, of course. You have a Konate.
But you're going to build up back to square one. Just have two main central defenders and.
No, man, but look now. Konate is injured. Konate injured in the Arsenal game, you know. And that is the reason why they started going all out for this player now, you know. Which I think is wrong in a Zidane.
No. They was going for him right through, my boss.
No, Zidane. Well, as I say, we have different opinions still. But as a Liverpool supporter, I can tell you that what you are saying is not so, my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, they were more focused on getting Isak.
No,
they were willing to get Isak.
No, man, Isak made it clear that he wanted to go to Liverpool, so there was no whole heap of negotiation that was required. So they didn't need to concentrate on Isak, because that was pretty much a formality. As long as Newcastle was prepared now to finally let it go, then it would have been a formality. So I don't think they had to be concentrating on the Isak deal like you're making it out to be.
And the setup of the team now. Would you because for me I think with Isak coming into the side now, which I criticized earlier to say that, you know, I would run the show with Florian Wirtz and playing outside at the left, with Isak leading the line and Salah in his regular position, and still play Sabas line through the middle, through his working position. What do you think about that?
I don't want it work.
well, we don't for worry.
Yes, indeed. All right, my boss, welcome back. We'll leave it there.
Yeah,
man, we'll talk again. All right, that was a Liverpool fan making his return to the program. I haven't heard from him in some months. I will take a break. We're coming back.
Needs your inspection certification or GER compliance certificate to connect to the grid? Whether you are in Jamaica or the diaspora, the Jamaica Master Electricians Alliance is your power partner. Get trained, certified, and connect on sparky.edu.com. Learn the Jamaica safety codes and standards and level 1 and 2 training absolutely free. Call 876-807-2639 or 876-230-2437. Plug in, power up, shine bright.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Book and Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a Word in Time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
Do you want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Slide Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for Insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. We'll go back online. Hello.
My time?
Yeah, good afternoon, Bull.
Yes, Bull.
Well, I don't want to talk the foolishness on the radio in front of money, man. I waste time on the radio.
We can't cut them off.
Yeah, man, you can. I've seen you guys do it before, so you can.
No, not when them within them 5 minutes.
No, man, rubbish man talk on the radio. Tell them man say man talk rubbish, and just cut off no one, brother.
What if we think you talk rubbish?
Oh, that would apply to you a few times as well.
No. Every time you talk, we'll cut you off already. Anyways,
good afternoon.
The player and Liverpool agreed a deal from late July, big man.
Mm-hmm.
The world know that.
Yes.
The man was in London doing him what do you call it now? Medical. Is Crystal Palace coach tell him and say, if you let go this man, I'm not staying.
Yeah, I was trying to explain that to him. That is
especially if you don't get a replacement, you know.
Yeah.
So Crystal Palace just pull off with Manu, they pull off on Real Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
Manu, the same thing to Real Madrid die, you know. Deadline day, you know.
Yes.
And then say, hey, this copy of machine not work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember that one, yes.
Can't get to send out this document that you know, this machine not work, you know. No light no there, no big one, and generator not work.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You see me? But as a known Liverpool hater, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which Newcastle do the same still. But I like that from Crystal Palace. But today we come to talk about Manchester United, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the first 3 games from Manchester United this season in the Premier League? And I see a lot of overreaction happening from a lot of persons, you know, worst team, this, that. So, I'm going to look at some statistics. And one of the statistics I'm going to point to, a lot of persons probably don't know about it, is what you call expected goals. In terms of chances you create where you expect to score. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I look at it and I realize that the team that is expected from a chance them create to score the most goals in the league so far, I'll be these 3 games, is Man U.
Yeah.
I look at it now and I look at the amount of shots taken per game on target, on average. Man U.
Mm-hmm.
The first game against Arsenal shot him dead and buried in the first half. Fulham, same thing. Come back again against Burnley and basically did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what to me now, and then we have a club of Manchester United have a problem in goal. None of them goalkeeper any better than Andre Blake. So every time a corner comes across, or anytime a team gets a corner in the league, Manchester United defense is in 6 and 7.
You definitely have a goalkeeper problem. Clearing.
So what happens is this now. 2 things that is if the man that is playing in the most crucial position in your football team not ready, you have a problem because every time you get attacked, you're going to concede. And it doesn't matter who you're playing in football. You don't dominate a game for 90 minutes. That is why, whenever Manchester United get these fast starts, you have to score the goal them.
Yeah, man. Good point that, man. Even when you're a stronger team, the lesser team will have a spell or two in the game where them create some problems for you.
I'm going to point you to the Burnley game over the weekend. Scott Parker said, after the interview, man said, well, narratives can be spilling now. But that Manchester United team that we faced in the first 45 minutes is basically, man, I said, that top-class team that we just faced in the first 45 minutes, they just not take them chance. But what happened is that Burnley, albeit them just get promoted, will have a chance. There will be 5 minutes when them are going to play some football. That 5 minute came, 1-1.
Yeah, that's a problem, though. The top teams normally able to see after them look at 5 minutes, they do. That's what you're not able to do thus far.
All right. So, and also, what the best teams do, they're able to keep you under pressure for sustained amount of time. And then we create that opening to score. So I think that Manchester United now, the forward line, the same forward line with 200 million spent on, I think couldn't get about 5 goals so far and not score none. Mbomo got a couple so far and score 1. Ahmad got an empty goal last Sunday.
I can't believe. You know, when I look on the replay, I think the goal score.
I get an empty goal and miss it.
Yeah.
Zersky, same thing. So that's a Sesko for inequality. Ball hung up to the back post as a big 6, must be about 6'5" or something like that. That's a berry. You understand? So if Manchester United gets the goal scoring going on, then they'll be fine in the top 6.
Yeah.
I don't think they can challenge, but they'll be fine in the top 6. And if this goalkeeper, new one, will come in, can handle himself from crosses and them things, they'll be fine in top 6. Zubimendi, you know. The man who talk about Zubimendi, clear say you don't watch him. He's not.
Well, he admitted that he didn't watch him a lot coming.
Yeah, clear. He's not going to be one of those midfielders that you're going to stand out and say, yeah, one of them man, they run the game, especially if you now watch the game from an analytical point of view. He's what they call a metronome. Same, get the ball, keep the ball moving. Doesn't make a lot of long passes, doesn't make a lot of defensive splitting passes. But what he does is that as soon as your team is under pressure, him come, collect the ball in that half space there and move it out and get the overload going. He did that well versus Leeds. But as I said, Leeds is a weaker team. Where he's lacking now, and he showed in the Liverpool game, unlike Rodri, who can move the ball and knock around the ball and also win back the ball, Zubimendi have a lot of energy now. Because so far, I think him and Rice cover the same amount of ground. You know?
Yeah.
If they're covering the same amount of ground as Rice, that means they're working. So they work hard. But guess what? Now I'm going to deal with them. Especially if he's playing against some high-quality midfielders like what Liverpool had with Gravenberch and McAllister them. So what happened in the Liverpool game, he actually lost the most duels in the game.
Yes.
So that is his weak point. Not the fact that he can't control the game. He's able to move on the ball. He's able to pass the ball at a high efficiency level.
Yeah, I'm technically nice. Technically sound to me.
He's Spanish.
Yeah.
He's a Spanish midfielder. So that was what you were saying. You understand? So it's just that part of him game in terms of winning back the ball. That winning back the ball is quote unquote weak part of the game when you know that Gavin Birch can win back the ball and play as well. But you said something, Zidane, about him being top 6. I don't think he's in the top 6 though.
In his position?
In his position.
Let me hear the 6-side I'm now.
6-side I'm. All right. So you know, Caicedo is one. Yeah. So we go Caicedo, we go Rodri, we go all 3 PSG midfielders. All 3 of them play that position, rotating in the game. So much back, Maga.
What?
5.
What?
All 3 PSG midfielders. Vitinha, Ruiz, and the next one, Neves.
No, sir, I don't agree with you.
And then I'm going to put Baliba in there as well.
No, sir. Me give you Caicedo and Rodri automatically.
So you don't give me the 3 PSG players who all play that position during the game?
No, I'll give you whatever name, Vita. Me give you that one day.
No, he's not the one that normally sits deeper though.
No man, but me know him qualities, man. So what
about the youngster?
No, sir.
The curly hair youngster, the Portuguese.
No, sir. Me no agree.
Watch him more.
No, me no agree.
Watch him more. All of them can keep the ball and all of them can win the ball higher than Zubimendi. That's why we put that over him.
All right.
And Baliba as well. Don't let out Baliba. Baliba quality.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah? All right.
All right,
So that's
cool.
my take for today.
All right, I'm going to big you up and I say this is some great breakdown.
Man, when I say go, man, first you have to be quiet. You know, I say go on, so I'll be quiet, man.
All right, cool.
Big up yourself, Bull.
Big up. All right.
So that's a Bull.
Yeah, what would we just take the break from now? Right on the break. Talk to us now. Oh, there's a call. Call. Hello. Call. Hello. All right. She wanted to ensure that you get on and don't get impatient, but you're gone. So we're going to take the break then. We'll take the break. We're coming back.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright.
Working a Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. The time by Western Sports, the sports people, is
3 o'clock.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back to the program. Let us tell listeners that Orville had to run. So I'll be with you till the end, from now until the end of the program. And it's now time for music, brought to you by Omega Radio. And this one is from, ensure that I get it right, What's that person name? Padmore? What's that? Damore? P. Damore? Peter Moore. Sweet Deliverance. Sweet Deliverance.
Peter Moore. Hello, you know it's Peter Moore. Greatest thy faithfulness. Pain and separation is human being worst enemy. Alright then. Here we go. Oh yes. Alright. Goes like this. And I'm sweet deliverance. I wanna lay my burden down. Jah, me know you not sleep, you wanna watch me. Protect me from the hands of my enemy. I wake up this morning crying, with my eyes full of tears, my heart full of joy. No one knows how I feel last night. Now I'm glad to see the daylight. Oh hallelujah. It was raining last night, up here lightning, and all my dogs in my house was frightening. I was in pain and my whole body shaking. I was crawling, calling the money from off of me bed. The money now move, now wink, now quit. Oh, so the money dead. So me take it to my city, bow down and pray to the Most High. He's the kings of kings and the lords of lords. It must be a miracle. Then me hear siren, ambulance outside, park on the south side, with some good Samaritans inside. Oh hallelujah. In the am not sweet deliverance. I wanna lay my burden down. Jah, you not sleep, you will watch me. Protect me from the hands of my enemy. He's my shield, my rock, and my hiding place. Oh yes. Greater is he that is in me, and the things and the ones them around me. When my money stop work and my friends don't go, family and loved one forsaken me, I'm gonna fly. No money can buy me that peace, yeah. Money can buy many things, but money cannot buy everything. The other day me stay home, I try pencil out everything. Me not go fret pan tomorrow, cause me don't know what I go bring. And I am sweet deliverance. I wanna lay my burden down. Jah, me know you not sleep, you will watch me. Protect me from the hands of my enemy. Wake up this morning crying, with my eyes full of tears, my heart full of joy. No one knows how I feel last night. Now I'm glad to see the daylight. Oh hallelujah. It was raining last night, up here lightning, and all my dogs in my house was frightening. I was in pain and my whole body shaking. I was crawling, calling the money from off of me bed. The money now move, now wink, now quit. Oh, so the money dead. So me take it to my city, bow down and pray to the Most High. He's the kings of kings and the lords of lords. It must be a miracle. Then me hear siren, ambulance outside, park on the south side, with some good Samaritans inside. Oh Lord, oh yes, ah yes. In the hand of sweet deliverance, I wanna lay my burden down. Jah, me know you not sleep, you will watch me. Protect me from the hands of my enemy.
That was the Peter Moore, Sweet Deliverance, brought to you by HK Paints for people who dream in color. All right, we go back to the phone lines now. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yes, Zidane, may I tell you?
Oh, CC.
JFF, yeah, CC. JFF officially come out with it now, say, Topi and Webster will replace Bell and Ethan Pino.
Mm-hmm.
But me did look at me and tell me worried because there's a particular player that normally the clubs them would have say congratulations to. You know them have 3 or 4 players going on international duty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Birmingham City, which Demarai Gray plays for, posted some players. But they didn't post Demarai.
Well, he's injured and won't be playing.
So that means Demarai, of the 26 that they named, 3 players, Demarai, Ethan Pinnock, and Amar Bell, has dropped out.
Yes.
And then the 4 that was mentioned before, that's 7. But they're not curious to tell me, Zidane, 7 of those players, they don't normally start for the team?
Yeah, man.
They're starting 11.
Are the team that man?
Sure. Yeah, Demarai start, Leon Bailey a starter, Amar Bell a starter, Lati Body a starter, Andre Blake in at the goal.
Pinnock.
Ethan Pinnock, that's a 6.
And Bobby Reed.
And Bobby Reed, that's a 7.
Yeah, man. That's 7 sure starters, that.
A 7 sure start.
Yeah.
Oh,
This I think this in and of itself even leads to say, how we were playing before and got the rankings and got the opportunity to get an All Caribbean group. Zidane,
yes,
is a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, man.
If it was a Central American group, Zidane,
we couldn't go in our game against Costa Rica or Honduras with all 7 players missing. We did.
No, with them 7 players. With them 7 players missing, it wouldn't look pretty. It wouldn't look pretty at all. But given this thing, I think they only posted Webster and Jamal Topi, So I'm wondering who they will bring in to replace Demarai Gray, because obviously it's going to be somebody. I wouldn't say it's somebody from the JPL because they're bringing Webster and he wasn't from the JPL. So hopefully they bring in somebody who think can actually play, because I doubt Mikel Antonio will actually play. So that's another thing in it. So it kind of look bleak though, Zidane, because the injuries before and now players pulling out. And when you look at it starting 11 itself, it's not like you're saying these players are bench players where you can say probably if a Dixon or a Grigley or a couple of them other players that did a full out. Then we can look and I say, boy, I'm not too worried because at least we have the core set of players in the team. But the fact that so much of them are out, it kind of got me worried, especially in the game of coming up with the Trinidad.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for Bermuda, but for Trinidad. No disrespect to Bermuda, but I think if we can't take care of Bermuda, in a sense, we are going further with this campaign. Moving on from that, Zidane. In terms of Arsenal, because transfer window closed, and I think a lot of people might, have them swaying different ways. Me, I am sticking with what I saw in terms of over the couple of games. I still think Arteta, I said it already, and I'm going to say it now again. Arsenal has everything they need to win the league, except the manager. I think Arteta, for some reason, is getting in his own way in terms of his squad selection and his tactical approach to a lot of these games. And from season start, only team he beat convincingly was Leeds. I'm not saying you expect him to beat Man U or Liverpool convincingly, or even beat Liverpool at Anfield. But Zidane, the last 2 times you play Liverpool, the game ended up in 2-2. The 4 goals across both games. 2-2 at Anfield, 2-2 at Emirates. So it suggests to me that if you attack Liverpool, you're capable of scoring on them. You're not necessarily going to stop Liverpool from scoring because they're more likely going to score.
Whenever you go into a game tactically the way he did, it's risky, my boss, because you're putting yourself in a position where if the man squeeze a goal in late, then you get a hot one, love. You have to put a better balance in defending, because you're respecting Liverpool. They're the defending champions. They're difficult to beat at Anfield, like you have done before, and also score as well. And you realize in those instances, we got a point. So the man cannot defend Arteta when in the other games where he played an attacking midfield player, show more attacking desire, we drew those games. This one where he got ultra defensive. I hit you lose, not defending the dead. He got it wrong.
Yeah. Because you already, all right, when you look at Arsenal backline, you already have 4 solid defenders in and around your backline. So you don't need 3. You don't need to have this 3 similar midfielder in the middle of the park. Because Declan Rice is not going to give you a lot going forward. Yes, he's probably a box-to-box, but he's not going to give you a lot attacking-wise and creation-wise.
Not special going forward. Decent.
Yes, so you need somebody when you break up the play in the middle of the park, that person now can slide in that pass, make that decide, say, oh my God, make the direct pass in behind the defense. So Gyökeres can run on it. So if you know decide say you're not going to go with that player, you're going to go square, which means you're going to depend on Martinelli and Madueke. And if you realize overall in the game, even those players, they're not cutting the ball back, Zidane, or they're not they're not squaring the ball and they're not cutting the ball back. So inadvertently, you're rendering the number 9 useless. To me, if you're going to play like this, you shouldn't have started Gyökeres then. If you're going to play like this, start Merino up top then. If that's what you're going to do, because he's up there battling with the 2 centre-back, but you're not giving him anything to feed off. And I think Arteta seriously have to think about his approach to the game in terms of how he sets up going against these big teams, because he was playing similarly against Manchester United, Him come play similar against Liverpool. So it tells me that going through the season is what he decided to set up.
No. I just think Man United had a good game in the first game. I don't think it was an approach situation. I'm going to give United the credit. I thought they played very well.
But at the end, I guess it's early days still. But as I say, transfer window close. Liverpool get them striker is yet to see how them are integrate him. I don't think the coach is going to drop Gakpo because Gakpo is Dutch. The coach is Dutch, and ever since he came to the team, they noticed Gakpo started getting more games than under this coach, as opposed to Jurgen Klopp. But my team specifically, I think João Pedro has been a steal for us in terms of his ability to get goals. I think he scored from the Club World Cup coming straight up. He's been the one that is scoring, especially given that Cole Palmer is out. I think we still have issues in terms of the defensive unit. The goal against Fulham, where Fulham scored, I think it was judged rather harshly. So they could consider it and say he should have stood. So I think in that aspect you can see the defender in his naivety in how he approached Josh King. So in terms of my team, I think we still have to work on being consistent and getting the goals, especially like Liam Delap is out. Nicholas Jackson is gone to Bayern Munich on loan with an obligation to buy, so he's not coming back. If he plays a certain amount of games, he's gone. So for me, Zidane, I just think Man City struggling like last season, going to struggle this season, but everything points to Liverpool retaining the title, but Arteta has to do something about it because, as people rightfully say, it's not like you're saying Arteta out now. But given the amount of confidence that the board would have given him, pumping money into the club, getting him the players that he wants to get, buying players for even 100 million. I never knew Arsenal would have spent $100 million to buy anybody.
Yes.
And buying a player for 100 million, backing him, getting him another even centre back in Nkape, everything that Arteta.
No, well, don't call that one, man. That was a replacement, though.
That's a replacement for who?
For the Polish defender.
Or the other, but I mean,
gone. So it was a straight replacement. Yeah, so that was easy.
But as I said before, though, in terms of Arsenal has two players at each position. But
they backed him. He has developed and brought in a few, but they have backed him totally in this transfer. They cover all the bases that he wanted, and with some really solid pieces.
Yeah,
Liverpool have to have a record. If Liverpool don't have a record season and lose to Liverpool, and then win the Champions League, I'm sorry for you.
You know, as you rightfully said, Zidane, in order for Arteta to still be in this job come next season, if he does not win anything, you know what would have to happen, as you rightfully said? Liverpool would have to have the season that City had and Liverpool. Like, remember when City did go 100 points and Liverpool go 99?
Yes.
I'm not saying 199, no. But
no,
that's
man.
The type of
I agree
season,
with you, man. Yeah.
Yes, that's the type of season Liverpool have to go use to beat Arteta. But big up yourselves, Zidane.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cool.
All right.
Good. All right. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
For all your genuine Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mazda, Suzuki, and Subaru parts, visit Excel Auto Parts, the Auto Parts Hub, located at 95.5 Hagley Park Road. Opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call 923-2356-7 and 757-2357. Civil servants, come and take advantage of our 50% discount all year round. Once you visit Excel Auto, you will come back. Excel Auto Parts, your parts hub.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Alrighty then, welcome back, listeners, and we go back online. Hello. All right, let's go to YouTube. Let's go to the YouTube. I haven't looked at anything around here from morning, so we go to take a look.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
All right, this is today, my boss. Yeah, man. Set it up, man. So this not look like the ones today. All right. Let me see. You ready? So these are now today. All right. Good. Cardi B, one Jamaica saying that was a good call from Mount Salem. Conroy Sweet, big up yourself, Conroy. Mount Salem is my caller of the year. You know, we're no business with that. I phone the thing that the callers and listeners decide that. So why these key players just got injured last days before the important game? Interesting news. That's from Garfield Leslie. All right. Another one, and yeah, we confirm this, but big up yourself nonetheless. O'Neill saying Tia Clayton is in the relay pool. All right, we're not going to read that one. All right. Christopher, Zidane, is tomorrow your side going down? Tomorrow my side going down? All right, Christopher Reynolds, we shall see. All right, we'll leave it there for now. All right, we'll go back to the phone lines. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, how are you doing, boss?
Not too bad. Who is this?
What do you mean? No, Salty, man.
Oh, Salty. Where I say Salty? Your phone sound different.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, man, you sound like Salty now.
All right. When you can share the thought, you know, Arteta is a smart man. Yes, sir. And you know, say Arteta from him manage Arsenal, he never win a game at Arsenal or Man City yet.
At Liverpool or at Man City, I mean?
I mean, at Liverpool or Man City.
Yes, correct.
Okay. You mean that smart man, so CC can say the talk about 2-2 last year. Every game when Liverpool play last year after them win the title, null and void. Every one of them games there. Which from them they win the title against Tottenham, I did prophesy to them now in the next game. When we see them go up on vacation and the week before the Chelsea game, them travel to Dubai.
Well, what about the season? What about the season before that? Or the Anfield game? Now draw.
I don't remember.
Yeah, man, it draw, man.
I don't remember.
I'm telling you.
Him not smart. Him not know that him come for do, man.
Yeah, but you can't come for draw too. You can't come for draw.
You can't take it to like that, man.
No, man. So hold on. So you're telling me, say, if you're playing attacking midfield, that means you're taking it to Liverpool? No.
No, you know, so Arsenal was playing good in the first half. I was listening to Ryan Gravenberch, and he was asking him, and he was saying, in the first half, we couldn't get a grip on Arsenal. Let him say.
Yes.
But the coach changed. In the halftime, the coach decided to use Szoboszlai to press California.
Yeah, man, we saw that.
And then the rest of the team went man to man in midfield.
Yeah.
Him said they couldn't get a hold of Arsenal midfield.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Did Arsenal ever look really serious like scoring on you on in that first half at all?
No, never. Our defense was good, and it showed. A lot of people them talk football, but they don't know football. So because them say Liverpool play a certain way against Bournemouth and stuff, everybody could have known that Liverpool
was never going to play that way against Arsenal.
Yeah. They must send them to full back them forward and Bournemouth catch them with the two counter attacks and stuff. They were not going to play Arsenal like that. So just because you see them play, the teams play depending on them opponents. You know, everybody play depending on them opponent. The same way like Arsenal play Leeds and score 5 goals, and now go play Liverpool soccer and now get to dominate the ball and do all of that and score them up a goal.
Mm-hmm.
And Arsenal, really and truly, you know, I think we now overreact to Arsenal wins that them have since the season started. Can play rubbish Man U, And a lot of people, including you, say Man U play better than them.
Yes.
And them score from a dead ball a corner. Them play Leeds, newly promoted Leeds at home. And them give them 5-love, and 2 of the goals was corners, and 1 was penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, there you good
So
point.
a lot of people are overreact and say, "Oh, Arsenal like Mount Salem. Him come and tell you how much goals them score and all them things." But yeah, since none of the two teams, Liverpool and Arsenal, they not play the same opponents. So you have to take into consideration who them play.
True. And where them play the games as well.
And where them play the games. Right. So you have rubbish Man U and Leeds who just come up. And most of your goal them where you score out of goal them where you score from corners.
Yes.
Now Liverpool different only get goal per corner. It's obvious that Liverpool work
hard. Very hard.
Corners this week.
Very hard. You can see it. Arsenal didn't look like
every time Arsenal get a corner, Mr. Alfred.
Yeah, man, but Liverpool, clearly, man, you can see that work was put in from a standpoint, that Liverpool standpoint. But what hurt them as well is that all of the corners was coming from the right hand side, which means they were outswingers, so they weren't as affected as well. But Liverpool clearly, Liverpool defended it well.
I think that Martinelli is not too good, so
not anymore. He's struggling.
So the guy who was a threat was the Chelsea, the ex-Chelsea baller.
Yeah.
And my left back deal with him proper. I'm giving him a whole heap of work still. Them get caught in a whole heap of foot race and stuff.
Yeah, man.
And that's where Arsenal won most of the corners from blocks by Kirk.
Yeah, man. Kirk did well. Had a good game.
Yeah, but if the game had ended that dry, it would be a fair result.
True.
So we get a world still. It's always good for 3 points and get 3 points.
It's a wickedly couldn't give in at the end, man. It's a hot man.
Yeah. But that guy them score. Me and some people have said they never expect him to score that, but him score them free kick there before, you know.
Yeah, man, he hits the ball very well.
Him score one time I see against Turkey when he play for him country.
Mm-hmm.
And him score one against Austria at the last Euro. When them did have the last Euro. You remember?
The 2021 man, the delayed one.
Him score a free kick like some long free kick like that, man. Him have them free kick in them lockers still. Yeah. But him say, because them ask him about it, and him say, him basically I said, true Trent did it.
Yeah, you realize that Salah and everybody just moved away and it was just obvious.
Yeah, because him say he has been practicing them. Them know him can do it. But Trent, a seniority, true Trent did it a long time. Trent either take them.
Yes.
Yeah, but don't know me like how me I listen to the autopsy them from yesterday. You know, me I say boy that will change from the whole patati last week. You understand? But coming up to Anfield is no joke.
But Sauti, if you're an Arsenal fan, I will see what happened last season with the drawn games. And you look at Liverpool. So why we say Liverpool, they can't see 2 to Newcastle and they can't see that. At least you basically are sure that Liverpool will get your goals in these games, you know. You can't win if you're not scoring now. You want to be concerned.
That's another thing though, what people seem to forget. Them talk about goals that Liverpool concede, right? But no team has ever won a game without scoring. You know?
Exactly.
And Liverpool basically scoring every game.
Me prefer that way, my boss. Me prefer that way, there. Me prefer to have a good defense and a great offense as opposed to a great defense and a good offense.
Oh, Liverpool give up this amount of goal and this amount of goal. But them always score.
Exactly.
You know? And them score mostly from open play.
Yes.
Them always scoring goals.
Me like see a team where easily open up them opponents. Them team they have more confidence.
Arteta know that say a dangerous team, man.
Yes.
And last time Arsenal win at Anfield is 2012, and Liverpool lose one game last year against Nottingham Forest at home. That is the only home loss in a whole. I don't remember how much game, but I know it's in a whole long list of game, man. Mm-hmm. Not an easy thing up here. It's not an easy thing up there.
It's
so
true.
All them people over there talk about Arsenal will come up there and do this and do this and do this and do that. Me that sit down and I listen to it and I laugh still. I mean, I say not an easy nut to crack up at the yard there. Up at the yard there, not no joke.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, tough.
The next thing you're bridging the way you call
Omar.
What the brother call I say mal
Omar Williams.
Liverpool fan. He was talking a whole lot of nonsense. Right? You believe Canard, I'm not like Canard, you know. Liverpool starting centre back. If him come and say him is not signing a new contract. Wouldn't you hear that every day people are talking about it, man?
Yes, it will be big news.
And they were saying Canate started the season poorly in the first 2 games. So everybody would bring up that every minute. And people would say him forgot. Because that's why I'm not play good on them thing there. The man never said nothing like that, man. But the man said, nah, sign a new contract. Like, what is happening? He have him contract up after this year. And he not sign an extension yet.
Yes.
But him don't come out and say, nah, sign a new contract.
Yeah,
not go so, man.
You know, me rate him. You know, him my favorite Liverpool player, though.
Yeah, man, but
rate him highly.
when the ball in the ear and the forward them depend him, it look like you know on jump feet. I say him I get beat sometimes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
One-on-one still.
One-on-one on the ground,
one-on-one.
ball play through him. The man is the man. The man is a monster.
And him fast. And
Yeah,
stuff,
man.
You know? So the man not say nothing like that, Virgin. You know, me and the brother say, I say, when the brother I make up that there's something there from that. Man saying not sign a new contract, and the club should have known. By the way, that guy Gay, as I saw today, Liverpool met with his representatives in March, and them agreed personal terms over 2 to 3 months ago. So the whole thing was Crystal Palace saying until them get a replacement, he is not going. Even the fee where them supposed to pay them, said the club them agreed that long time. But he was going yesterday because him doing medical.
Yes, everything.
Him doing medical, you know. So it was the coach now who tell the man him say if this man a leave,
Me a resign.
make him leave, me a go leave.
Yes, and then the club would have mash up for the
And
season.
the coach have a certain amount of power because they come make them win them first trophy and them win
And qualify for Europe and all of that. So
the first trophy ever in them history. And them win Community Shield and them qualify for Europe.
Yeah.
And he might tell them say if you make him go, me I leave. And so them drop at the team. So now I'm not to do with no Liverpool.
Well, I was at pains trying to explain to you.
No transfer can't complete without a selling club, you know.
None at all.
Yeah, sometimes some man talk like say a club can just walk in a next club like the player they on shelf like bread in a supermarket and just pick him out and gone. But if you say you want a player and the next man them say, well, until we get so and so, you can't get a player.
None at all.
Unless you're bad like Liverpool and make Newcastle bow down. No. Yeah, what I say, hey, now something else to talk about. I say it quick.
Yes.
You have a caller. I know why you me hear him with it. But me hear him all the while.
Yes.
Oh, this girl, Coco Gaff, right? What about her name?
Oh, shipping port. Yes.
Every time she lose, him always call and I take some form of victory lap in where him say and where him say. And he's saying that the only reason why people rate her because she's young and black, right?
Yeah.
You know Coco Gaff is 21 years old.
Very young.
All right. She has won 2 Grand Slams.
That's great.
Plus she win a doubles Grand Slam, French Open. And she win 11 singles titles.
Overall.
Right?
Yes.
All right. The man said the only reason why people rate her because she's young and black. Okay, you have a 21-year-old winning 2 Grand Slams. And the only reason why people rate her is because she's young and black.
Enough nonsense shipping port out, man. But because he's a nice guy.
Nonsense, man. Every time she lose, him call about it. Him like him a wait for she lose to call and says up.
Yeah, man. It's true.
Yeah, a 21-year-old tennis player who the only reason why people rate her is because she's young and black. And she have 2 Grand Slams.
I saw him talk nonsense all the while, man. But because he's a nice guy, him get away with it.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Bless.
Cool. Big up yourself, Southie. Nonsense shipping port. But the only reason why people rate the girl is because she black. She has 2 Grand Slams. That's massive at the age of 21. Is that everybody going to end up being Serena Williams? So 2 Grand Slams at the age of 21 is nothing to scoff at, my boss. And then she have 11 overall singles titles. Stop it, shipping port. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
Jamaica. Your voice is a gift from God. Every choice we make shapes the future of our families and our nation. Don't be silent. Stand up for what is right. When your conscience speaks, listen. When your heart is troubled, pray. And when it's time to act, let your voice be heard. In faith and in truth and in love. Together, with God at the center, we can build a brighter tomorrow. Your voice, your faith, your future. Trust God. Make it count.
That was brought to you by Jamaica's first People Progressive Party. The time is now 3:33.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station. This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, it's a long season, and one of the main guys for Liverpool over their dominance in terms of being very competitive or winning in the last 5 years is Mohamed Salah. And he hasn't started the season particularly well. I'm not so sure, because at some stage, sometimes he hit a wall as a superstar player. And he has been a superstar, one of the greatest English Premier League players of all time, based on what he has done since he came back to the league. And he hasn't looked particularly great. He was completely shut out the other day by California. So that is a cause for concern. You know, I actually think Arsenal have a better squad than Liverpool. Even if Liverpool had gotten, it's close to people. If Liverpool had gotten the Crystal Palace defender as the backup now. So I'm talking about quality in terms of it, because no team is going to use 11 players every game and they're going to play 90 minutes. So because it's not a World Cup where you play 7 games. But the most is 7 games. It's 30 plus you have FA Cup and Champions League. So squad quality is very important. I think overall Arsenal is better than Liverpool. So I see no reason why Arsenal shouldn't be neck and neck with Liverpool and go on to win this league. The only way at the time escape, even being fired, is if Liverpool have a record-breaking season. IJ. We go back online. Hello.
Hey, Zidane, how you doing? Dangerous in 5.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dangerous in 5.
Are you good? You sound like you fly solo.
Orville was hearing about Orville had to run.
Okay, all right, cool. Oh man, that's a pity. I had a couple of questions, one. Zidane, we spoke last week Friday, and it was an interesting conversation at the end. I think you're saying that everything an athlete does between in born and the age of, what was the age I said? 16?
18.
Is far more important and contributes more to his greatness as an elite athlete.
No, not greatness. No, not greatness, man. Your talent level.
I don't understand what you call talent level.
No, man, your ability, what is your ability? Because you have a lot of people who are, in terms of ability, special, but they don't go on to have long, great careers, whether injury, whether them go on to drugs and all kind of things. So we don't want to say greatness, because greatness comes down to a lot of things throughout your career. So we want to talk about eventually what your ability is at your best. So I'm saying...
You see that. No, I don't understand that.
I know it because... I know you don't understand.
No, I don't understand.
I know you don't understand the intricacies of...
No, and I don't want to get into that.
All right,
because that's very difficult to measure.
No, it's not difficult to measure, my boy.
No. Performance is easy to measure.
It's easy to know.
Performance is easy to measure. All right.
No, what I'm saying...
So in track and field, you have the same rule?
No, I'm saying to you, Dwight Chatu, it is easier. Everybody know that the people who can play sport at a high level, we're not talking about if you're going to be Bradman or Lara, you're seeing both now, a lot of things come into play then. But I'm saying we know that nobody will be at a high level at 19 without playing long hours of the sport. We're talking about generally now. We don't want exceptions. Long hours from your little boy till you turn big man. We know that, Dwight Chatu. Even you know that.
You are trying to be slick.
No.
You don't want... No, let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. You're trying to be slick because you don't want to say the performance as an elite level. See? The majority of that, the vast majority of that is where you do from your born till according to year 16.
But
that is the argument that you have.
It's the talent,
and I don't know. Yeah, come tell me what something as ambiguous as talent.
No,
it is your talent.
No, it's the
so
same.
Who had more talent? Usain Bolt or Safa Paul?
I already stated to you that you are trying to argue something different.
Zidane, you try to go and slick, man.
No, I'm not being slick. I can't control.
No.
Hold on,
I don't want to get into that.
No, Dwight. I've seen a lot of sportsmen where both players are 20 years old. And Dwight Chatu is averaging 40 and Zidane average 30. And by the time them get to 28, Zidane is now the better player. But what I know that both players were very talented people at the age of 20. Me can't control the mindset and how the life affect the other person and why I'm not go on to be as good as him potential showed. But what I'm saying is that I know
the discussion we're having. No. Let's get to the root of the discussion.
But Dwight, if there's no base.
Let's get to the root of the discussion.
But Dwight, if there's no base. Take an Orville with him come. Take an Orville with him come.
Okay.
Yes.
The conversation was because Viv Richards automatically means that he was special as a young player. That is where the conversation started. And that was the thing that Orville was pushing. Somebody said, oh, you never saw this man, and you're saying that he was great and special as a youngster. Mm-hmm. Now, that's how we start. How you know that Viv Richards was special as a youngster?
No, well, my argument is this, Dwight Chatu.
Was Viv Richards special as a youngster?
I don't know how special they were at between 11 or whatever, but what I know...
We heard all the stats from Viv Richards. We heard the stats.
No, but Dwight, you're arguing...
He was averaging 25. He could not make a county team. He could not make the first 11 or the second 11 for a league side, which is at the grade below county side. See? And people like Tony Kozia didn't think that he was a special talent. So how in a 2025 you and Orville as a special talent?
No, anybody hold on at 18 or 19, If Dwight Chatu think I'm a special talent, that's his opinion. If somebody else think I'm not a special talent, that's an opinion. We're not getting into those people's opinion. What I'm saying to you is what we know is that
was he a special performer?
Let me hold on. Listen to my point now. We're not arguing where there's no argument. we both know that for you to be good enough to make it at the top, you must be playing. We're talking about generally now, not the exceptions. You must be playing the sport for a very long time from your youth.
We soon get into that. We soon get into that. We soon no, and I saw it go.
You know any great.
I'm going to say it is not, and I saw it go.
All right, you know any great sportsman?
Zidane. Let me make this.
No, man, I want to ask you a question because you say do you know any great? Do you know any great sportsman who did not play sports regularly as a youth?
Can I get into my numbers?
Name me 5.
Can I get into my numbers?
Right, go on into your numbers.
Okay, because we know say you think on Viv Richards was not special. Me asking,
you keep focusing.
No,
but why you just
West Indies and overseas cricket?
But you need to broaden.
Let me ask you before.
You need to broaden the conversation and stop focusing on Vivian Richards. It's not Vivian Richards determine how sport is analyzed.
Zidane.
Yes.
Where do you believe the West Indies team would have ranked if they never played cricket in England, Australia, or all those overseas tour games?
It appeared to me that naturally the West Indian cricketers that were being produced were more talented than the English and the Australians at that point in time. So let's say nobody went overseas.
Repeat the question because I said something else I never asked.
I'm saying to you.
Repeat the question.
If everybody.
The West Indies became the greatest team in the mid-60s. Later on, they became the greatest team at the end of the 70s. In between those periods, they were never the greatest team on earth. Going into the 60s, if the West Indies cricketers were not playing in leagues that were stronger than them, like in Australia, and going into the 70s, if they were not playing in leagues that were stronger than them in England and in Australia in the late 70s, where would the West Indies cricket team rank?
Better than England.
Would they have been the greatest cricket team in the world?
Yes, better than England for sure.
So you are saying if these players never played in those leagues, we still would have become the greatest.
Even if we're not as dominant, we still would have been the best.
So you're saying we would not have been as dominant, but we would have become number one.
Yes, there you go, James.
Okay, all right, cool. So let me go on. So the question is, I laugh after you. The question is,
they would agree. Say 20%. Do I say if you take away the 20%? But hold on, do I? If we agree, I'm saying it's 15 to 20%. That's what we are saying. If you take away that 20%, my boss, we're not gonna be as dominant. So why you laughing?
No. The argument is, me I said the difference maker was 45%.
And we not agree.
If you are come and tell me that the difference maker is 20%,
me no agree.
20%, you are agreeing with me?
No, sir, me no agree.
You agreeing with? I am saying the difference maker from us being number 3 in the world to us becoming the best team in the world. That difference maker, whatever that gap is, was playing in those leagues and playing all them 15, 20 matches on tour. Zin, you're telling me that playing 4 matches in the Caribbean is the thing that made them great? A rubbish in attack. It's absolute rubbish in attack.
Yeah, but we don't.
But let's look at the question. Is participation in sports as a youth, the greatest factor on greatness in professional sports? This is AI. What do you want to do? You want to come back from the grid?
Hold the line, my boss. Hold the line. We'll take a break. We're coming.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning I from Omega Radio. We'd like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately KLAS Radio's officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody, the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God on Sports. Sensible. 89 FM Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
Choice we make shape Jamaica. Your voice is a gift from God. Every choice we make shapes the future of our families and our nation. Don't be silent. Stand up for what is right. When your conscience speaks, listen. When your heart is troubled, pray. And when it's time to act, let your voice be heard. In faith and in truth and in love. Together, with God at the center, we can build a brighter tomorrow. Your voice, your faith, your future. Trust God. Make it count.
The time signal is brought to you by the Jamaica, let me get it right, the Jamaica First People Progressive Party. And the time is 3:47.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Yes, Dwight.
We'll check it on Google AI. Is participation in sports as a youth the greatest factor on greatness in professional sports? The answer is no. And I tried different variations.
You go to where?
Google AI. And I tried different variation of this. The answer always ended up no. No. Youth sports participation is not the greatest factor for professional greatness.
Who's talking about participation?
Relax, relax.
Dwight,
I want to go to a study now.
No, but hold on, Dwight, man. No, enough of this, man. Nonsense on the radio, man. Dwight, chat to. I want you to listen and understand something, too. You're just talking about, youthful participation. I'm saying to you, we're talking about the hours of playing competitive sports.
So we can go to this next one?
No, man, you're not.
No, you know what?
No, I'm going to counter because you said something. And we don't have enough time because after this, we're going to leave it there. I'm saying to you, Dwight Chatu, listen careful. That this is what I want you to think about it because you're a bright guy. We're talking about playing sports competitively. The hours. So between the ages.
Do you know the average age that youngsters start to specialize in a sport?
You're going to specialize. You see, that's why you have to start somewhere, Dwight. It is important. Don't take it lightly, the introduction to the sport, and then you start playing competitively for regular hours. I'm saying the training and who is coaching you is far more important when you're a youth, my boss, because we know if you're going to do it. But hold on, let me finish now.
Every variation.
All right, we're going to do it. You Google too much, my boss, and Google people that put things in a Google, my boss. Yeah, that's why you don't learn and understand the sport, my boss. But big up yourself still. You're just not a sports person. We can't have that on the radio, people. In Google and got into AI. If you know, a people where play sports, and a little pitney. LeBron James. When LeBron James was being talked about as being the next Michael Jordan from him at 16 years old. Let me repeat it. LeBron Ramon James was being talked about as the next greatest thing in basketball from him at 16. Because he play basketball all his life. So he developed that high level of competitive and ability from all those years of playing the sport every day, morning, noon, and night. Same thing with Pele and Maradona and all of them. The stories are there. You're going to AI rubbish. Go read about Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho walk long hours if you go train and play football with my little youth. No man will hardly play football. Nobody that hardly played football at primary school and prep school, when they reach teenage that can play football like me. None, let me know. I'm not a big footballer. So me, I play football from me at 5 years old. Run up and down and I play football. So run a mile like we run doing the part now means was a big thing in another like a circle there. After I. You see a man where you can see him hardly come out and hardly play football. Make me come like message to them man, my boss. And it's not because me born to play football. It's because when I was 5, I was allowed to come from a football family where my father watched a lot of football and used to play football. So we would get the leeway to go outside, go up and down and kick ball. So look a man where next door when parents them no let him out. Him hardly can come out. When he reach 11 and 12 and start and go high school, they start let him out. Him start play football. Them man can get salad and pile all day. So me way ahead of them. Why do I tell him I'm going to AI, my boss? The whole world know that the greatest sportsmen of all time generally have played the sport long hours for them a liquor boy till them a teenager. What is wrong with this guy? We go to another one. You want me to read? Read, all right.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
All right. Good afternoon, KLS FM. Orville and Zidane. There's a footballer from Glenmore. He's a striker that plays forward. His name is Watson. I love to watch, to take. I love you to take a look at him. He scored a lot of goals for the school last season. He's worthy of a call-up. No, some of us. Glenmore, my back for win everything last year. Although they won't win the big Champions Cup. Nice striker, but I don't know if him national call-up. No, sir. All right, Blessing Sports Desk. Expectation is a hell of a thing. Bull, remember you were expecting United to become a better passing team with the addition of Onana. Those goals expectation is a joke and is only there for comfort, to comfort fans like you. You are like a drowning man catching or clutching at straws. Blessed day, Sports Desk. Big up Orville and Zidane. I must say, Thomas Partey was a better defensive midfielder than Zuma Mendes. Zidane, I heard you said Zuma Mendes was the second best behind Roger. I never said any such thing. But I believe Gravin Birch, Caicedo, Basuma of Tottenham is more commanding. But we will see who is really better as well. We'll be seeing them week in, week out. No, Zuma Mendes a class, man. I never say about the second best, man. I say in top 5, top 6. That's what I said from the get-go. All right, those are the WhatsApp for now. All right, big up the WhatsApp people. All right. Any last one? Yeah, last one for the day, perhaps. Hello.
You might need another one coming. I know. I don't think I'm going too long.
Why you don't think so?
Busy, man. But me have to call.
You're busy.
Because when somebody tell you have to answer.
Okay.
But shipping port there.
Oh, this is the great shipping port.
Yeah. Me heard somebody called earlier. I listened to the program. And I don't remember who. What's his name again?
Mm-hmm. Sauti?
Yeah. Sauti.
Yes.
Call and say, you hear me on another program. And he must say, when she lose at them time, they always come out. And that him say, more I know, and that me hear.
That's when I normally hear you as well.
Eh?
That's when I normally hear you taking on her as well.
No. Anybody knows that that's a lie. Anybody say that knows that that's a lie. I have been always beating this girl before tournament, during tournament, after tournament. You see like how I could have get my beating. You see like how I could have get my beating when she win our second major. And me take it back soon and the rest of them and then beat me up and me take it. A funeral me there when me get my first phone call, you know. So you see when she lose, I have always been saying this. So how comes it reach and now say, always when she lose, me come out. That's a lie.
Well, you're not helping your case. Hold on now. You're not helping your case now. You say you beat her before tournaments, during tournaments, and after tournaments. So why you take a set on her, beating her? For?
Why? You know why? Hold on, I'm address the next thing.
Yeah.
When she at 21, she win 2 majors, so me talk nonsense. At 18-year-old Martina Hingis win 5 majors at age 18.
So Martina Hingis was better than her at 18. What's the problem? What's the issue?
My thing is what me say, who want to defend it, if you want to defend it, defend it. Listen to me. This girl is not as good as though they are making her out to be. That's always been my argument.
How are they making her out to be?
Oh?
How are they making her out to be? How?
To be this good, this big tennis player, she's not.
Isn't she a big tennis player?
No. She's.
How many? How many players have won 2 Grand Slams before the age of 21?
Before the age of who?
21.
Quite a few. A lot of tennis players start dominate from age 15.
How many?
About she being 21.
How many tennis players won 2 Grand Slam titles? 11 made by the age of.
Find one, come back.
Find that information and come back.
The girl is not as good as we are making her.
No, and I'm saying to you, no, but Shipping Port, for you to
so
make
when a man come tell lie, hold on a man. When a man come tell lie, say Shipping Port company always wait till she lose. That is a lie.
No, you come out a lot when she has lost, though, you know, and talk her down, you know.
When? I always come out before the tournament start. All when the
no, but fine. You said that, but I'm saying to you,
so
whenever
who comes to treat you now, say, when tournament.
Then why you just focus on when they do? You've been bashing.
Hold on a man.
Right,
you listen me?
Yep.
It's a lie was told at the lie part.
And you have established that. You have cleared your name. You have been.
No, I'm not clear.
But you have been clear. No, you have been clear. You're saying that you beat her every time. Is that only when she?
May I ask you a question? How good is this, sir?
I'm saying to you, Shipping Port.
No, say to me, answer me. How good is this?
Hold on, man. Don't try to drag me.
May I ask you?
Don't try to drag me.
How good is Cocograph? So why
are you deflecting? You're afraid.
How good is Cocograph?
Why are you deflecting from your blicks?
If you
I am not in a debate with you, my boss.
You a question.
Listen,
how good is Cocograph?
I'm not in a debate with you. I know how you are, and you normally get this.
How good is Cocograph? More you answer that.
Shipping Port, I'm not in a debate with you, you know. Lord of His mercy. What if you're right, the boss? I'm not in a debate with you. I'm trying to help you.
Me don't want help me though.
To find out if
she help, brother. Me not stop and me not walking stick.
To find out if she's overrated. So I'm saying to you, find out how many people won 2 Grand Slams.
Hold on, as you mentioned that. Hold on.
And
if she goes on, hold on, man. So if she goes on, she win this only 2 alone and not win no more. What would be your argument 10 years from now?
I am not trying to take you on.
So how you help me?
I'm saying
explain how you help.
Because right now, you take her on now, you know. You don't wait till her career.
Oh, the girl is not as good as we are making her out to be. That has always been my argument.
Shipping Port. So how you want me to wait?
So all if she win 3 tournaments, all if she win 4 Grand Slam now, that still would make her no big tennis player.
How is she rated?
Compared to Osha play. Hold on.
How is she rated? No, before
she's not better than Swiatek. She's not better than
who says she is? But I don't hear nobody say she better than Swiatek, my boss. So you bramble. Nobody said a girl is better than Swiatek yet. Never.
She's not better than Swiatek. She's not better than Sabalenka. Sabalenka, a lot of people been.
Hey, you know so.
Girl is not.
All right.
She is not.
You're not better than Messi, and you're not better than Ronaldo. You're overrated.
You're
You're not better than Messi, you're not better than Ronaldo. You're overrated. All right, that's how we are rated. You're not better than Messi or Ronaldo. You're overrated. Yeah. Very intelligent reason. My
argument. She's not as good as you are making.
I think something right about you. I think something right on this one. You're overly critical of the girl. I don't know why. But it. All right. But big up himself. Him say he only come out when she lose. He come out all the time to bash her. And I don't know why. Nobody said she would be the next Steffi Graf. Who said that? I don't know. They will say she's a nice, very talented tennis player because she was doing well at a youth. It's the same thing they do with footballers and cricketers. You're showing great potential as a youngster. They're going to hype you. Some will go through to be dominant, and some will go through to be okay. But what we know, all of them, I play the sport for them a little youth. Here, do I chat too? Not when them turn big. All right, that is it for the sports desk for Tuesday. Big up to all the listeners, big up to all the callers. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. We'll do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great week.